Hail and well met! Alright, we are daggerfalling yet again. Stifling a yawn immediately. Oh. So, okay, it's been a few days. Let me catch myself up on what I was doing. So, we don't really have much in the way of items, right? We're trying to, we've got some letters of credit, which is nice. I have a lot of gold in credit. We're trying, right now, to get to Lady Magnessen. Yeah, so where is she? She's gonna take a room at the inn, the Restless Dagger in Fontwick of Daggerfall. So she was only gonna be there a month, and I think, if I remember right, I think we got that letter on the 14th. Right now, it is the 18th, so we're actually doing real good on time for that. Like, I think we'll be okay. But, I made quite a journey last time. Quite a journey. It's almost 4:30 in the evening. We are in Chesterwark. That's a place I'd never gone to before in Daggerfall. It's a cold and foggy winter evening, and I am not overburdened. I have water and rations and all that good stuff. How much rations? I got 7 rations. I'm good. So here's the thing. We had quite a turnaround on luck last time. So look, we decided that the quaint town of Gothway Garden was not big enough for us. Our opportunities for growth were limited. And also we have that main storyline that we may or may not do. Don't hold me to anything. But I at least want to have the ability to do it if I feel like it. So, we embarked on a journey. Quite the journey. I guess I have to go out here to look at the map. Let me look at the map as I pontificate and recall our adventure. Nice out here. Nice afternoon. So, in the world of Daggerfall, we are in the province of Daggerfall, and we are here. Chesterwark. So, our last adventure was primarily a travel adventure. We traveled from Gothway Garden up here, which I assume the mouse is visible. I'm always, a little paranoid, OBS. But yeah, we for quite a while, we were just kind of bouncing between Gothway Garden and Privateer's Hold, and, that's fun, but, we wanted to grow and explore and also do main story if possible. So we went on a non-fast travel adventure because fast travel is not an option for me. So we went on an adventure down south along the road. We hit New Tower, and then we crossed over here on a dirt road. We hit the Rusty Ogre Lodge. Got into a little bit of trouble there, but it was okay. And then we came down here to Chesterwark, and I know that in the grand scheme of things, in the world of Daggerfall, that looks like a very, very short distance, but it took us hours, real-life hours, to do it. I don't think it had to take real-life hours. I could have done it quicker, but I took my time, and I stopped in pretty much, like, every town that I could stop in, so 2. I stopped there. There were also some points of interest along the way. There were some bandit camps and random encounters. We had things to keep us busy in between. So the journey could have gone quicker, but for me it took a few hours. But now we're here in Chesterwark. Now, you might ask, why'd you go this way when Fontwick? If we wanted to get to Fontwick, it's way over on the eastern end of the province, right? Why would you go this away? And the reason I'd go this away is because large cities, the lighter squares, they have carriages. And I believe we can use a carriage to fast travel right to Fontwick. We can't use a carriage to leave Fontwick, but we can use it to get there. And I think that would be a much more efficient use of our time than traveling on foot on foot with accelerated time along the road system. We could do that too. We could certainly do that. But it would be a little bit better use of time the way we're going. And it's still quite an adventure. Now, goals. Let's talk goals. So we have, I think when I play this game, I like to set short and long-term goals, right? So our long-term goal at the moment, kinda long-term goal, is to get over to Fontwick, which is somewhere over here. And we're not gonna actually pursue the main story, but the thing is that the main story, while it is timed, it's only timed in a very loose sense. So, to my understanding, as long as, like it's one step at a time. So as long as the step of the main story quest that you are on right now, as long as that step does not have a time limit, like right now, we were given a pretty strict time limit of you have a month, right? From the moment we got the letter. But once we talk to the person, I believe they point you in a direction, but they don't actually give you a time limit, as far as I remember. At that point, we are free, right? Like, we are just absolutely free and good to go at that moment in time. And as long as we don't progress the story anymore, we can come back to it whenever we feel like, which is good. So I at least want that freedom. But that's kind of a midterm. That's a midterm goal. Short-term goals is I would like to check out that werewolf. Apparently there is when we arrived in Chesterwark, we got a notice board message that there was a werewolf terrorizing the locals, and I don't know if we can really, I don't know if we're qualified for that, to deal with that, but we can try. We can certainly try. So I was gonna go investigate the inn and see if anybody needs help, and then try to do it if we can. That's a short-term goal. So we have a mid-term goal, short-term goal. What about the long-term? Now, the long-term, honestly, I would just like to see more of the world of Daggerfall, because I will fully admit, I will absolutely fully admit that in my many times of poking around in Daggerfall, I'll be honest, I generally just stick to the Daggerfall province. There, like, if you're not doing the main story, there's not really a lot of reason to go beyond it. So, yeah, I would like to see more, especially because I have all of these nice, wonderful mods that they add so much variety and content. And yeah, I'd like to check out the Alakir Desert. I'd like to check out, I don't know, just some of the various provinces, the Rothgarian Mountains, see what the orcs are up to. I would like to maybe go to some of the more famous locations in Elder Scrolls. Like, I used to be. I still have it installed, I just haven't played it in a long time, but I like ESO. I do like it. And I within ESO, this region, the Daggerfall kind of region, is kind of my favorite. So I spent a lot of time in these areas in ESO. So I was thinking, like, oh man, wouldn't it be great to check out, like, Wayrest, Like, yeah, let's check out Wayrest. Or Sentinel, like basically cities you can go to in ESO. Let's check out their Daggerfall incarnation. That's a goal. But also, to do with mods again, the Isle of Bethany. So as far as I know, the Isle of Bethany does not normally have a lot of content. It's a little content dry, as far as I know, in the vanilla game. But there is a mod that specifically deals with the Isle of Bethany and giving it more content and just a general overhaul. So yeah, so for me, you can see there's some very... I sure hope those are roads that I can actually use. But yeah, there's some basic roads, there's one whole city, but like there's a little more than there would be normally, So I'd like to check that out, but in order to check that out, I guess we need a boat, right? Like, we need a ship. I'm not sure if I have to actually own a ship or if we can get there through other means. We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. Oh, you can toggle ports, which, huh. So wait, does that mean that's a port? Like White Fort is a port? What? Hold up, I'm a little... Wait a second, I want to see what this does. No, okay, so you hit that and that toggles ports only. So there's not a lot of ports that also are large cities. Like Ripmore over here would be one. Apparently this temple is a port? Huh. I'm kind of curious how some of these cities are ports. That's fine. But anyway, so that's some short-term, mid-term, long-term goals. And then, I mean, along the way, we have to make money, we have to survive, we have to level up. Like, you know, we got things to do. And my goals might shift and change. Like, as I play, I might find there's something I want to do, so... Oh yeah, we should probably buy a horse, too. I just kind of thought about that. We should really buy a horse and a wagon. Like, that would be a really top idea. Alright, but for now, yeah. For now, we are just in the humble... Let me scroll out slowly. We're in the humble city of Chesterwark. And the unfortunate muskrat is where we might find more info about the werewolf. So let's take a look here. The werewolf hunt. There are 3 days left. So the people of Chesterwark are suffering loss of livestock at the hands of a werewolf. I can speak to Belladina Woodhouse at the unfortunate muskrat. So Belladina Woodhouse. I mean, she'll talk. You know, she'll be very quick to tell us what the deal is. But let's look around. Ah, Belladina Woodhouse seems lost in thought and quite anguished. Your approach is scarcely noticed until you speak. Oh, hi. Hi, yes, I'm the one you want to talk to, right? About the werewolf? Well, I'm glad someone's taken it up. Town guard are useless about this, as always. They don't patrol at night, which is when the werewolf comes out. Kinda pointless if you ask me. We're suffering significant loss of animals of all kinds. All livestock, cows, sheep, chicken, you name it. We keep asking the local enforcer, Gondaster Yomham, for some help tracking it down, but all we see are dragging feet. Makes me wonder why I pay taxes. If you can find and kill this werewolf that keeps attacking Chesterwark, our gratitude would know no bounds. And of course, there would be gold in it for you. Enough to compensate your travels, I assure you. So we have to actually find the werewolf. I wonder if this is like... I wonder if that means we basically just have to patrol the town at night. Like, if we patrol town at night, will we just, like, stumble into a werewolf somewhere? Or if there's a specific location that it's at, or they mention Gondaster Yeoman. I wonder if maybe, I don't know, in a twist of fate, he is the werewolf, so we have to track him down? I don't know. But it sounds interesting. Okay. Yeah, like, that sounds like an interesting idea. Gondaster Yomham. Did that name get put in my log? It did. Yeah, it says, okay, he's the local enforcer and could be useful. So that means we need to go and talk to him. Okay. But I just arrived in town, and also it's not nighttime yet. It is not night yet. So I may want to rest in town until night falls. Or maybe not. I guess we might want to... We might want to find this guy and then rest, since it's still, like... Yeah, we still have some daylight left. And we might have to go into a place that, you know, won't let you in at night. And we do only have 3 days to get this resolved. So I would say maybe for the moment, maybe we relax and enjoy some good food and have a sit to get our fatigue back up. But we won't really we won't do a full proper rest just yet. So I'll have a cheese pork schnitzel, and I'll have that, and I'll have a sit. Do they have a more proper sitting area? Is the question. Like how nice is this inn? They have a box. They got a storage container. So I guess this isn't really that kind of inn. We like in our travels, in our brief travels, we've seen so many different inns, and so many of them have very fun layouts. This one is a very basic inn, like very basic. Doesn't really have a full tavern room with nice dining tables and everything. It's just got park benches. Alright, well, yeah, while the sun is still out, and man, I am such a save-aholic, always saving. Paranoia. But yeah, while the sun's out, let's have a chit-chat with people. So, Gondastair Yomam, do you know him? I wish I could help you. Don't know anything about that. Do you really? No, they don't. We'll have to keep it up. Keep it up. Gondastair Yomam! Where is he? Maybe I know something, but I'm not to talk about it. That means they might know something. The king's garments? Even if I knew something, I wouldn't be telling a high elf. Damn elfism. Elfism rears its head yet again. Okay. So they don't have anything to say to me. Yeah, I do like this place. It's funny, I'm getting just a little tiny bit of slowdown here, but to be fair, this is a pretty big, this is a large area. It is a large city, and thanks to my mods, there's a lot going on. It's one of those things. It is always very surprising when Daggerfall, what was a DOS game, when it makes you, it runs slowly because your computer can't handle it, but it's like, no, look, there's, Unity has really upped the scale on a lot of things from the DOS game. And with all these mods, there's so many new 3D models, and yeah, there's a lot more happening than in vanilla Daggerfall. So it's not that surprising that it is a little more intensive, a lot more intensive. All right, so Gondastair. Good story it is. Gondastair Yomam. He's the enforcer in Chesterwark. Very good fellow. Hangs out in the Crimson Griffin. The Crimson Griffin. So now we know where he is, but we don't know where the Crimson Griffin is. I assume that's a tavern, I would assume. Yeah, the Crimson Griffin. Oh my god. These tavern names. The Dancing Skull, the Rusty Rascal. Okay, let's see. The Rusty Skull, King's Goat, Bat and Dungeon, the Screaming Cat, Devil's Giant, Savage Rascal. I love these. I love these tavern names. Okay, so the Crimson Griffin somewhere northeast. That's there. I think we counted it last time, and there's 17 taverns in this town. 17 goddamn taverns. So yeah, you're gonna have to mark that on my map. I'm gonna keep screaming at you until you mark it on my map. There we go. Sorry, ma'am. I need it marked. Okay, so now let's go up here. It's quite a ways to the northwest. Quite a ways. So run mode, go! Yeah! Man, I do like the layout of this. Hold up, I'm getting a little sidetracked, but I do really like the layout. Look at this little kind of town square, right? It's not the town square. I mean, I'd assume the town square is more over here, but like it's a neighborhood basically. This is like a little neighborhood. I like that. Or like a neighborhood or a cul-de-sac, or I don't know exactly what you call it. Some wizard over there. Ooh. There's just some wizard at a merchant stand. That's cool. I like it. I see things I like constantly. Alright, so there's a road, and then there were like three, yeah, there's like 3 inns over here. Oh no, a tree and a house. It does, like, okay, look, it does bug me when you get stuff like a tree and a house, but I mean, the thing is, right, yeah, there's gonna be some mod, like, when you have a mod that's adding 3-dimensional trees to the game world, when, I mean, like, look, all it really does is it replaces the 2D trees that were already there. And, I mean, you know, we've got mods that are adding a bunch of, you know, new layouts and stuff like that. So it makes sense that, yeah, some things are gonna get moved to places where there's already a tree or whatever. Or maybe a 2D, like maybe the 2D tree that was there, maybe because, you know, it's 2-dimensional, like, you know, maybe it wouldn't clip through, or it wouldn't look like it clips through. It's fine. Like, minor, this is minor. This is a minor visual issue as far as I'm concerned. I know some people that might bother the hell out of them, but like, that's minor to me. I mean, it's not, like, if there was a tree sticking out of the roof of every single house, that would bug the shit out of me, but it's not. It's a couple of houses in large cities. It's fine. Alright, let me save again. So, are one of you Mr. Yomum? Andastair Masterhouse. Gondastair. I ain't telling you nothing about Dr. Mordrin's precious stones. What? Okay. Well, I mean, he's somewhere here, right? He's hanging out somewhere here. Is it you? Bidor Yomwing. Is it you, small child? No. Wait, Lacissa Ashwing, and then Yomwing, and like, who are these people? What is their relation to each other? Why are they in the same room? What's going on here? I don't know. All right, where'd we come in from? Nothing. Okay, nothing up here. Like how there's just like, look, have a quick seat. Get my fatigue back up. There we go. I do really like being able to sit down and recover my fatigue. Like, in dungeons, there's really not that many chairs, you know? Like, there's not a whole lot of chairs in dungeons that you can just sit in to rest. If any. But like, in town, right? Like, I feel like in town, you don't want to have to constantly waste hours resting just because you want to walk around town, right? Like, being able to sit on a park bench should, you know, should be good enough. Ooh. I like it when you have a good, like, contrasting room like this. Ah, we found him. Gondastair Yomum lazily looks at you while sipping from a mug. His expression of relaxation and ease seems contagious. Let me guess, you want to talk about the werewolf, am I right? Of course. I keep this forsaken city safe from every single danger on Tamriel, but when a single werewolf starts feeding on farm animals, the sky starts falling. I mean, gee, I guess people are a little concerned about that whole werewolf running around killing everything. Just a little bit. Alright, so, yes, I know about the problem. No, I don't have a solution to it. The king refuses to send our watchmen weaponry that can kill lycanthropes, so unless you want us to pound at it with clubs or something, I don't foresee us doing much about it. Listen, you can still get your reward. Make a good faith effort to get to the bottom of this, and maybe they'll pay you. I'll help you out. Go talk to Tristric Buckington, one of the local farmers. He just reported another lost animal to me last night. Go talk to him and see what he has to say. That's the best lead I can give you. Unless you want to go out at night and hunt the beast yourself. And if you do, all the power to you. But I'm honestly beyond caring at this point. Someone wants to get rid of this loop. They should start financing our town guard better, not whining about problems on poster boards. Well, gee, you're helpful. So, Tristric Buckington, and he's a local farmer. So I assume that means he's gonna be like on the outskirts of town, I would assume. Uh-oh, the telltale snarl of a werewolf approaches. You are being hunted. Well, oh boy, I'm being hunted by a werewolf. I guess my silver longbow, yeah, it gets to come out and play now. I mean, if I just kill the werewolf, that's good enough, right? Uh-oh, it's here. Ooh, oh god, it's the werewolf. I hope my silver longbow can hurt it. Oh god, it's fast. It's really fast. Magic. So, okay, this is not what I was expecting. I was expecting to have to, like, well, I mean, I guess you're supposed to, like, do the quest chain and all that. But, I guess if you go out at night, you don't have to hunt the werewolf. It hunts you. Great. Let's see if my magic will actually do anything. So arcane arrow. Save versus spell. Uh-oh. Upon suffering injury, the werewolf howls angrily and sprints away, jumping onto rooftops to escape. Like, is it actually on or is it, I think it's just gone. Huh. Alright. Huh. Alright, so I guess if you go out at night, the werewolf attacks you. But I guess you can't just kill it, right? Like, I guess you can't just murder the werewolf. You have to, you gotta do the quest chain. Alright. I wonder if there's anybody outside at night that could help me. My belly's rumbling. My belly. I whoop my torch out. I mean, it's not, like, honestly, this town is fairly well lit. Like, this town has a lot of inns and all that. Like, there's lights coming from the houses everywhere, so I don't really particularly feel like I need my torch out. But yeah, you know, it can't hurt. What's going on with the, like, I'm just looking, like, is that a balcony? I think that's a balcony, right? Yeah, that looks cool. I like that. Is this just a magic shop? Like, are these just outdoor shops? No, they look like they should be, but they're not. Yeah, who are you? So she's a scholar. So I can't ask her about the guy. Log. Let's see. So yeah, Tristric Buckington. Alright. I hope I can ask about this guy, otherwise I'd have to just find a random farm, right? Like, maybe there's a farmhouse I can ask about? Like, where is people? Okay, there we go. So we had to narrow things down a little. So, Tristric. Come on, Shalina, you know me better than to think I'd care about that. I don't know you at all. Well, I mean, I guess I did say hello first, right? I did say hello first. Where is Tristric? Okay, good, you know. And he marked it on my map. Great. Where is the Tristric house? I I guess they're at the Moorheart residence. I guess. Okay, my torch, yeah, when I run. So here's the thing, the whole, like, the torch getting dim when you run a lot, that is an option that you can turn on or off with the torch holding mod. I like it because it doesn't happen if you're just walking at normal pace. Like, if you walk at a normal pace, it doesn't dim, but if you run, like if you run at max speed, it slowly dims. I like that because it means that if you're in combat, like fighting with a one-hander and a torch, it means that you can't just like full sprint everywhere. You have to slow down at least a little bit if you want to see what you're doing. And to me, like, that's a mechanical choice, and I like having to make mechanical choices. Alright, so the house should be this one. This is the house right here. I wonder if he's gonna be the werewolf. Because I feel like there's like a mystery going on here. An irritated voice hollers, "It's open." I got my bow and arrow ready. So which one of you is Tristy Rick? Not you. Tristy Rick Buckington stares at you with hollow, baggy eyes. You can't imagine he has slept in a week from how he looks. Hi. You're investigating the werewolf? Glad someone's doing something. Unlike that useless enforcer, I've heard of people killing dozens of werewolves before. I don't think there's anything special about this. Or about this one. Other than being really smart and really quiet. I was outside last night trying to watch for it, but somehow it snuck past me and tore my cow to shreds with hardly a sound. The filthy thing must be getting fat off of us. Off us incompetence, or incompetent as we are at defending the town, and reading comprehension. If you're serious about killing this thing, you should know something. There's an apothecary over in Blackmoor. Oh, do we have to go to a whole different town? So there's an apothecary over in Blackmoor who's had some experience with weirs before. If you can get over there, look for Andon Buckingwing in Mordorian's Quality Remedies. Last letter I got from him said that there are certain tricks you can use to uncover the wolf's identity. So this is an actual mystery. So he told me it'd cost 1,260 gold to make it happen. I regret not paying it sooner because I'm down to my last cow now. Don't know how I'll make ends meet if that one's killed too. If you head over there and pay Andon Buckingwing, you'll get compensated for it. I promise. We need help. Please do something. So, okay, we gotta go to Blackmoor. So I think that's another town, right? Oh god, I hope it's not too far away, because I got no fast travel. Or I guess I could take the carriage. So Blackmoor. Depending on how far away that is, we may or may not go there. We'll see. Alright, but we need to get... So Andon Buckingwing in Mordorian's Quality Remedies. Alright. Now that is all in my log, right? Because we have less than 3 days to do all this, right? Like, I think, right? Less than 3 days? Alright, so, yeah. Blackmoor. Well, we'll have to find out where Blackmoor is. So, please let it be close by. None of the nearby towns are called Blackmoor. Find. Blackmore. Oh, that's a ways away. That is a ways away. So Blackmore is all the way over there. I don't know that it's worth doing all this, but like, well, okay, to be fair, we could, like, I think we can like, with the carriage, we can take a carriage directly to Blackmore, and from there, we need to go to another major city, which would be Midbury. So what we could do is, yeah, we could carriage to Blackmore, and then we could travel along the road to Midbury. I mean, the distance is... It's about... Honestly, it's about the same distance that we went from Gothway Garden to Chesterwark. It's about the same distance. So, it's not that bad. It's a straight shot, too. If we don't, like, detour and we just stick to the road and, you know, get there, it shouldn't be that bad, I don't think. I think we could do it, but we need to find a carriage first. We're really getting sidetracked with this one. Alright, so the carriage guy, I think the carriage guy should be at any town exit, I think. I had wanted to, like, I thought this was gonna be a much quicker thing. I had wanted to just, you know, do the thing and leave, but I guess now we're a little bit invested, I suppose. Oh, I like this. In Vanilla Daggerfall, like, cities have walls, but well, the walls aren't as nice as this. But yeah, cities have walls and gates and all that, but outside of the city gates, there's just nothing. Like, there's just nothing outside the city gates. Just empty field. So I really like that here, yeah, now you go outside the city gates and, like, yeah, hey, there's the carriage guy, there's windmills, there's farms, there's even, like, a nice little roadside inn. Like, oh, that's great. Apparently I really need sleep. We can sleep later. We can sleep later. So, alright, I guess we can main save. Alright, let's carriage travel. Alright, so we want to go to Blackmore. Travel time 4. Well, that's no good. That's just no good. Unless I'm... So here's the thing, it's like, so the quest, like, we had 3 days, right? We had 3 days to take the quest, but I think we have more than 3 days to do the quest, I think. So what if we travel recklessly, right? Travel recklessly, camp out, inns, let's just travel recklessly. Yeah, reckless travel, so it's cheap, and inns. Okay. So, first time I'm using the carriage service. First time. And we got a load. You notice a figure stepping out from the brush. You've crossed path with merchants and guards. So this is a random encounter. Ooh. Like, look at this random encounter. All right. But it's not a combat encounter. It's just a random merchant. A random friendly merchant. Oh, that's nice. I appreciate random friendly merchant. He has nothing I want at all. I like how I can apparently sell my spell book. Or no, no selling here, just buying. So he has nothing that I want. Well, he's got arrows, I guess. I guess I could buy some arrows. Ah, 15 gold, I'll take it. I unloaded some arrows into that werewolf, and, you know, I didn't get them back. I like that, though, like just a random merchant encounter. So yeah, we've already lost 2 days. If we only have 3 days in total to finish this, then I think we're in a little bit of trouble. Like, let's see, active quests, the werewolf hunt. Like, there's no physical way to do this quest in 3 days. Like, there's no physical way to pull that off, but I don't see any mention of a time limit now on it, so I guess maybe the time limit, maybe the 3-day time limit was on taking the quest, but now that we've taken it, I guess now we maybe have more time. Alright, well, hey, merchant or your guards, do you know where... location. Where is location? Where is people? And in Buckingwing. Oh good, this random guard, that's part of a random encounter, he knows. So, mortar rounds, quality remedies, alright. Oh goody, it's just right here. Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect. I'll take it. So, next house over. I really hope this quest is worth it. Alright, let's go in. So I take it you're the guy. Talk. Huh. This young lady in green here in Blackmore has sent me a challenge. Wait, he wants... Oh my god. So wait, some lady has sent him a challenge. I have ruined the honor of her lover. I need someone like you to impersonate me in a duel. Would 520... I mean, honestly, 525 gold ain't bad. It's not why we're here, but it doesn't sound like it would take it doesn't sound like it would take too much time to do. Alright, good show, Shalina. Bring this reply to Gwenoria Kingford. You'll find her in the Hawkham residence. Expect you back in 5 days victorious. The Hawkham residence, alright. But are you like the man, or is there... Ah, there's another man. Okay, well hey, we got a second quest. You approach Andon Buckingwing, and say you come on behalf of Tristirik Buckington. Oh yes, the problem with the Wolfie, yes? You have the money, yes? Gold first, chat second. You produce the necessary money. Andon Buckingwing counts it out and shows a rather repulsive grin. Good, good. Let's talk about werewolves. As you know, lichen anythings are normal people with a bit of a curse on them. Most wish they could do away with it. Some have accepted their new life and carve out a place in life with their newfound abilities, so to speak. Yes. It's rare that one wolf would stay in the same settlement for so long, yes? But if it meets no resistance, it would make sense to take advantage of a weakened prey, would it not? Yes, I'm able to help you find this werewolf. Well, I will be able to. The gold you just paid me will cover the cost of all ingredients for my cocktail, except one. And that's because you cannot buy it. There's a supply of snake venom in Hearthsley's guard that is of exquisite quality, yes? Very necessary for the effect you seek. Oh god. Oh, I just realized what this is. This is a quest that's gonna have like a bunch of, like, it's a quest chain, right? Like, can't I just shoot the thing in the head with a silver arrow? Come on. Alright, well... So they want me to go to Hearthsley's guard. Hearthsley's guard. And then what do you want to bet that once we get there, there will be something else I need to do? I think maybe we should just go... Honestly, we might want to just go to Fontwick and get that out of the way, because at this point, it seems like this is going to take a while. And I'm not sure if this one has a time limit or not anymore. but we do want to do that other quest while we're here. Alright, so Hearthsley's Guard. Supply of snake venom. Alright. So I cannot go for it myself due to commitments I must fulfill, but if you bring it, I shall create the mixture you seek to bring out the inner beast. Now go then. Yes, before more cows and sheep are killed. Alright. So this will tell me how long it takes, but we got 2 cowards. I still hope that, like, I hope we're still not on that 3-day time limit thing. I hope. I mean, see, this quest doesn't say anything about a time limit either, but... God, this is getting complicated. Hearthsley's Guard. Alright, so, okay, we have 2 cowards, so we need to go to Gwenoria Kingford. So that would be at the Hawkham residence. So this one is just right here, it shouldn't be too bad. So, the Hawkham residence, or the person, either one. Where is... I get the general? Hawkham residence. Okay, he can't help me. Pig, where do I go? Alright, where is Hawkham residence? Ain't got time for that. Okay. Where is? The good thing is, the more that I talk to people, the more you talk to people, the better your etiquette gets and all that, so... Alright, yeah, General Hawkham residence. Gotta be somewhere around here. Wish I could help you. Okay. Someone knows. Or I just start knocking on every single door in town. I mean, this isn't a huge town, that might actually work. Okay, he knows, so mark that shit on my map. Come on, there you go. There you go. So Hawkham residence is a nice little house to the northeast. Alright. I'm ready to duel! Also, nice little village here. Nice little village. It's not... I mean, it's a town. Like, this isn't a village, it's a proper town. But it's not a city, right? There's village, town, city. And this is a town. It looks nice, though. It's got a nice vibe to it. Okay, the Hawkham residence should be this house right here. So, I guess I'm ready with my dwarven wakizashi. Yeah, I'm ready to cut someone up. Man, I had goals, right? And we're getting a little sidetracked, but you know, that's Daggerfall. Now, time to bust their door down and duel them to the death. In someone else's honor. Anybody up here? Oh, I can't climb while holding a weapon. I'm here to fight someone. Where you at? If you're Edward Yomsley, by the dragon, I'll meet you over in the Wickfield residence. Let me just get into my spellsword clothes. Bye. So, okay, they want me to meet up in another residence because they're not wearing their adventure pants. Gotcha. Like, would it not be great if I could just like take my wakizashi and just like, you know, just whack off with their head? Oh, also, what was the place again? The Wickfield residence. Okay. I'll put my sword down. So, the Wickfield residence. Where I will admit, one thing that always frustrates me in games is if you get a quest that tells you to, like, to go to another place instead of just do the thing, right? Go to A, no, I can't help you, go to B. Oh no, I can't help you, go to C, then D, then back to A, then I will admit, I kind of hate that kind of quest, but I understand it. And hey there, Lord, or Anticore. It's going alright. It's going alright. I'm getting a bit lost in a quest chain when I wanted to just talk to the person for the main story just so that I don't have a time limit anymore, but I'm getting a little sidetracked. I will say maybe what's more frustrating with these quests that send you to various places is when you don't have fast travel, or you have very limited fast travel like me. It's a little more frustrating to be jerked around so much. But, such is the life of an adventurer, I suppose. So, okay, I need to find another estate here. So where is the Wickfield one, right? I get so distracted so easily. It was the Wickfield residence, right? Yeah, Wickfield. There it is, just to the southeast. I think what just happened was a prime example of the thing I hate, where it's like, you have to go to the Hawkham residence, find and go there to fight someone, but then they're like, oh no, I'm not ready, go to the other residence. Why? Can't I just wait for you to get ready and then we fight to the death? I don't know. Feels weird to me. But it's fine. Yeah, no boat, no horse, poor broke. Well, I guess we're not poor broke anymore. I guess I could get a horse. But I also want spells and, I have to eat and all that, so like... While I may have a decent amount of gold on my hands right now, that can go very quickly. Alright, so I believe this is where we will do the duel. Got my Dwarven Wakazishi ready. You may enter. You're in the Wickfield residence, where Gwenora Kingford said she would meet you. Oh, it's a nice home here. Oh god! Suddenly that. Okay, heal. This is really not a good place to fight. Gotta say, not the best fighting place right here. Do I maybe want to use my, part of me wants to use my magic just for healing, but using it up for magic damage is probably a good idea too. I don't know, it's a wizard, right? Or they're a spell sword is what they said. Oop. This is really close quarters for this. Like, this is way too close quarters to be having a duel. I done it! In the guise of Edward Yomsley, you have slain a spell sword in the guise. Wait, a spell sword in the guise of... So wait, I'm disguised as Edward, and this is a spell sword that was disguised as Gwenora. So basically, none of the people involved in the duel, right? Like it was a duel between these two people, and neither one of them has anything to do with anything. It's just two proxies fighting each other. That's great. And oh man, yeah, look, the gold goes quick because it's an investment in the future. But like, oh man. I guess I could just go down to the bank and take out a loan. But I can't live in debt. I can't live like that. So we got an elven broadsword. I think that's a long blade, though. Like, if that was a short blade, we'd be in business, but yeah, that's some long blade. A buckler. Man, I don't use shields, even though really shields are nice. But if I use a one-hander, I use it because I need to use a torch too. And if I can't hold a torch, then it's not so useful to me. Alright, none of this is better than what I have. My gear is not all that damaged either. So, yeah, I'm tempted to take the buckler, but not gonna do me much good. So, Elven Broadsword. That's 3 to 15 damage is pretty nice. It's better than my 3 to 12, and that's Dwarven. But yeah, I'm a short blader, not a long blader. Oh look, sorry for messing up your home. Sorry about that. Let's leave you. Sorry about all the blood and gore in your hallway. Alright, so... I mean, he said he'd pay me. I assume I have to go back to the guy to... Yeah, I have to go back. Okay. So, that guy lived at... He lived over here, because that's also where the werewolf quest sent me. Yeah, I do have a light spell. I do, but I don't have a lot of magic, is the thing. I guess, oh yeah, I could use a lantern. I could do that, but, I mean, I guess I could afford it now. The reason I didn't use a lantern was because I literally couldn't find both a lantern and oil to go in it. But if I can find those two things, then I guess I could spare to use a shield. Alright, so this is the guy, I think. Honor restored. Ah, my fine high elf, here's your 525 gold pieces. Now I should go visit dear Elizona Morum and tell her of the ordeal. With certain alterations of the facts, of course. Yay! 525 gold pieces. I'll take it. Also, this is a shop, so I mean... Oh, he won't buy my, he won't buy the Elven Broadsword. Well, what do you buy? Oh, you can, okay, hold up, right. I was thinking, what does he sell, actually? Ah, this is... Okay, so no wonder he doesn't buy the sword. So they buy ingredients here. And they have quite a lot of ingredients, quite a lot of reagents. But, I don't know that I can really do anything with that. Oh, I do need a mortar and pestle, though, if I want to do, like, the herbalism. But I'm not seeing any mortar and pestle here. That might be a Mage's Guild thing. Probably a Mage's Guild thing. Alright. Alrighty, so I guess our little tiny side quest is done. I'm still kind of worried. I think if we only have like 3 days to complete this, there is physically no way to do this in 3 days. Like, there's just no way. I'm hoping they give an extension on it now that we've actually started the quest. And I don't think they gave us any real time limit after that initial start. So I'm just gonna keep doing this under the presumption that we have time. But I think we might want to really get over to, we really might want to get over to Fontwick, because I think, if anything, we're gonna run short on time for that. Because travel time is pretty long. Alright, so from here, if I want to get to Fontwick, using a carriage is probably the best way to do that, and while it certainly makes sense to travel in the direction we actually need to go, let me think about it. So, okay. Oh, okay. I thought that potion makers, I thought it was only the Mages Guild. I've actually never really done anything with the temples in this game, and I even have a mod to add more temple content and stuff, but I've just never done anything with it. I traveled recklessly. I used travel recklessly from the one city to get here, but even that was 2 days. So I think, you know, that one we may or may not run out of time, but let's try and get to the main quest just to have that out of the way. So right now, let's see. There's Midbury. Yeah, we're in Blackmoor. So the thing is, I can only fast travel by carriage at major cities, so that'd be Midbury would be the closest. But the thing is that is in the opposite direction from Fontwick, and traveling from Chesterwark, when I used the carriage and I traveled recklessly to get from Chesterwark to Blackmoor, which is not that long of a distance, it was 2 days of reckless carriage travel. So, like, okay, so, where is Fontwick? So Fontwick is over here, and I can't, yeah, it won't let me. But yeah, Fontwick is right there. And from where we're at, which is here, so if here to here was 2 days, it's probably like, I want to say maybe like 5 or 6 days. I want to say it's maybe 5 or 6 days of reckless travel to get there, which we'd be good for, but, like, we would be good for that, but, so here's the thing. When I use the accelerated travel on the roads, I find that it is generally faster than the carriage in terms of, like, travel time. So, it would take longer, like, it would take longer in real time, but it might be safer to accelerated travel along the road and go east to Cromwich Hill, and then use the carriage from there. That might be the safer route. I don't know. I don't know that I'm gonna be that time crunched or not, because I think we still have, like, we got at least 15 days, I think. Midbury's right here, though, so... I think here's what we'll do. We'll main save it here, and if this doesn't work, then we will, yeah, if this does, like, if this travel plan doesn't work out for me, then, like, we'll keep it on a danger save, and we'll undo it all, and come back here, and then, change our course of action. But I think we can make it if we double back and go west and then carriage from there. I think that would work better. Alright, but well, do I need, yeah, my character does need rest. They have no magic right now either, and I definitely don't want to travel, like, the roads are dangerous. I don't want to travel with no magic, so let's rent a room. We'll stay here for a day. Oh, I like that pipe organ. Okay, so we can stay here a day. I got my food, then let's rest until fully healed. I want all my magic back. So it was only 6 hours. That's good. My stomach rumbles. Oh, it's nighttime. Oh, that's a great time to travel. Alright, well, I got a rumbly belly, so let's load up Highland Rabbit Stew, the good stuff. And with that, I guess I'm ready to head on out. It's 19, okay, yeah, so it's about 7:30, and it's the 20th. I think we have till the 14th of the next month. I think. It's freezing and foggy winter evening in the woodlands. Yeah, I know all about the dangers of traveling at night. My burden is quite heavy. That's gonna be a problem. Like, I'm overburdened. That's gonna be a bigger problem than anything else. It's the Elven Broadsword, right? That's what's weighing me down. It's gotta be. If I take that off... I'm not overburdened. Alright, so... yeah, I'm leaving that behind. Oh, and it's snowing. Get that torch out. So the road goes, it starts to the south. Yeah, here we go. I see it. I will say, while it can be annoying when you're doing this for a quest, you know, I gotta be honest, I really like having to hoof it everywhere. I like having some form of faster travel. I like that a lot. But, like, I'm actually coming to appreciate the world a lot more now that I have to actually manually move through it most of the time. Alright, so let's plan a course here. So we want to get down here. We're gonna try this one first. So we go south and then west. Yeah, south. We hit a crossroads. We should hit a crossroads pretty quickly. We go west. We'll go through like 2 towns, and then when we hit a major town, then we just go west, straight shot west. It's not a long journey. All right. I guess I got everything I need here, so on the road we go. Zoom! 20x speed! Alright, see, look, we're already at that first junction. And from here... we do need a horse, though. Like, if I get a random encounter, it's hard to deal with it on foot. Man, I love this. Like, even in this accelerated speed, like, you can see there's things off to the side of the road. Like, there's things all around. You know, there's things to look at, if you want to. But, yeah, oh, we spot something out of the ordinary. You come across some... oh, I come across a lot of strange things. A nearby deer has run away. Ooh, what is this? Ooh. So there's an abandoned wagon in the road that wasn't here before. There's a dead bear, a dead orc. Can't loot any of them. Ooh, there's loading happening. Something's loading in. Maybe that's the nearby town. There's a sack, but I can't do anything with that. Bunch of sacks I can do nothing with. And something, yeah, as I step forward, something is loading in. Ooh, can I loot that? Yes, I can. Gold pieces and steel gauntlets. Ooh. So them steel gauntlets is yeah, that's better than the iron gauntlets that I have, and they're not that much heavier either. Like they're only a very small amount heavier. I'll take it. Looks cooler too. But I will have to drop my old iron gauntlets, lest I be overburdened. Cool, free loots. Is that free monies over here too? Yeah, I think I must be like, if this was Minecraft, I'd be like on the edge of one chunk and the next, right? If we were talking Minecraft terms. Oh, a dwarven flail, but it's worn, so it's not even going to be worth that much. Yeah, like it's like I'm crossing from one chunk to the next here. That's fine. Alright, well, I just got a fresh pair of gauntlets. Worth it. That's how you turn one person's misfortune into your fortune. Lemons into lemonade and all that. Alright, let's keep going. Come on. Come on, go. Oh, why can't I go? A group of friendly adventurers has interrupted your travel. They're not friendly adventurers. They're not friendly adventurers at all. I know all about them. All right, we're back on the road. Going up a massive hill. Oh no, another friendly group of adventurers. Okay, we've kind of hit a crossroads, but not really. Kinda, but not really. We need to go west, though. So we're circumnavigating that monument right there. I mean, there is a monument we could check out, but like, we are on a little bit of a time crunch, so we want to just, yeah. We want to keep it moving. Oh, I guess I could have just walked, I could have gone straight through that, and that probably would have saved some time. Well, let me have a quick look around, though. It's, I will say, traveling at night in this, it is a little rough, because, yeah, you can barely see anything. Ooh, what am I looking at right now? This is where I wish it was. I wish it wasn't nighttime, because I'm looking out here. Like, we're on a pretty large, yeah, we're on a pretty large hill. But I see, like, this white out there. Is that the ocean? Like, what am I looking at? That can't be the ocean, right? Like, I mean, actually, you know, if we're looking out to the southwest, which we are, I mean, the ocean is in that direction, but like, there's no way we could see the ocean from where we're at, right? Or maybe we can. I don't know. Like, goddamn, what is the vision distance in this game? Because I wouldn't think I could see the ocean from here. That might just be mountains. I can't tell from here. Like, you really can't tell from where we are at this time of night. No, I think that's just maybe the end of our vision. Alright, enemies are seeking to prevent your travel. The fuck is a saber-toothed tiger doing out here? Like that... just a saber-toothed tiger. Well, again, I have my dwarven wakizashi coming in clutch. Alright, there's more enemies. Apparently there's more enemies, but I don't see them. I do not see the enemies. Wait, there it is. Is it another saber-toothed tiger? Yep. Alright. Any more out there in the woods? Okay. Ooh. Alright. And so we continue. So I think, wait, you notice something that doesn't belong. Typo. Something that doesn't belong. What does that mean? Wait. There shouldn't be trees here. Yeah, like there... Oh my god, yeah, there shouldn't be any trees here. Like, there were no trees a minute ago. Ooh. So I think it's whenever I come across these, like, random encounters that add, like, scenery, that seems to cause a lot of loading lag. The game doesn't like that. It does not like it when there are props in the world that shouldn't be there. Okay, I can't loot him. Well, I don't know. Moving on from that one. But yeah, so it's definitely, yeah, it is definitely these sort of random encounter scenes. Yeah, that's where the lag is coming from here. Because, yeah, like, that just shouldn't exist. Like, the lag isn't too bad, it passes. I mean, it's bad lag, but it passes very quickly. And it has a clear cause, too, so I'm okay with that. Sometimes I will not accept lag, but for this one, it's like, I understand why it's happening, and it's very brief. So, for the content, it's fine. I like random encounters. Alright, but now we should be loading up on a city or something. Yeah, so, yeah, we're coming up on Aldingwark Wood. And from there, we go west to Midbury. Alright, I see town. And it's a nice sized town. Okay. So from here, we want to go to the west. It's a nice little town, looks neat, but we don't really have a lot of reason to... Like, we don't have any real reason to stop here, you know? But I will say, I do like to take the time to just appreciate every town when we come to it. Because even if I'm not gonna stay here for any reason, I like to just, you know, see what's going on. See what the world has to offer. Alright, yeah, it's a tiny town. But the road should be going out the west end of town. I think I see the road heading out over there. Can I fast travel? Okay, good, I can fast travel on this. Does it automatically stop at the intersection? It does! That's very convenient. When we get to the next town, which the next town should be... Like, that's where we want to be. To fast travel, anyway. At that point, so much time will have passed. Let's check... Well, I guess between that and the other thing, I don't know. I think we'll take the carriage directly to Fontwick. And then if the werewolf quest is still available, like if it's still in the journal and it hasn't expired, then I guess we'll do that too. Like, we'll do that next. But the big time thing is the main story, which look, I'm probably not actually gonna do it, but you know that thing where you know you're probably not gonna do something, but you want to know that you have the ability to, right? It's a weird thing, but I experience this a lot, not just in video games, but in life, where, like, even if I absolutely have no reason to want to do something, I feel bad if I can't do it. You know, I like to have my options open. Like, even if I know I'm never gonna. Alright, so away we go at super speed! A shadowy form lingers just up ahead. Huh. What's going on? What's going on? It's, just titties out. A pilgrim. What do you want now, Shalina? Why is there just... Yeah, like, I mean, are you cold? Are you okay? It's, like, it is the dead of winter in Daggerfall. My character would freeze to death if I didn't have 2 cloaks on and, like, you know, 2 layers of clothing. I feel like she should just be dead. Alright, well, let's see. I don't know, any news? The Knights of the Circle and Apothecaries of Akatosh were close allies until that incident at the palace. Any advice? Merchants will always try to squeeze as much coin out of you as they can. Never settle for the first price they offer. Haggle with them. Alright. Well, got any words? I don't know. I don't know why you're here, but okay. Oh, this is like a... Oh, it's... So, I guess this is the random encounter then. Right? This is the random encounter. It's like a... Yeah, it's just like a shrine to Zenithar, just on the side of the road. That's interesting. I guess Zenithar worship requires tits out dancing in the middle of the forest, I guess. Oh, there's another one, and then, oh, an Argonian! Wow, I don't think I've ever seen one in Daggerfall. Would you like to be healed of all that ails you for 300 gold? No, I'm good. Huh, so there's just a shrine where you can get healed up at. That's nice. I'm not sick, right? No, I'm not. But that was interesting. Yeah, that was interesting. See, this is why I like the random encounter. This is why I like my random encounter mods, because it's not just like, oh, a bandit attacks, but no, like, it's just little things, right? Little weird, quirky things. I appreciate that. It makes traveling in these huge, desolate wasteland wildernesses, it makes it a little interesting, you know? Okay, so back to super speeding along. To the next city! Ooh, there's a, what, there was a camp on the side of the road, but, like, we are on a little bit of a timetable, you know? Okay, so there's a dirt road that goes south, but I can't see it because the snow is covering it, which is a nice touch. But yeah, like, I will admit, it honestly does not take that long to accelerated travel like this. What I'm kind of dreading is if I have to go off-road, right? Like, if you have to go off-road to get to a dungeon, that's when things might get a little bit hairy. That's where I definitely want to buy a horse. I'm pretty sure I saw like a house or something off in the woods to the left, but oh god, something unusual blocks my... No, we gotta fight that. A group of nymphs! A group of them! A whole ass group! Oh my god! Very, oh man. Very Twitch unsafe! Get out of here! Be gone! Be gone, nymph! Oh. Wonder how hard they hit. I don't really want to find out. And then you got that wispy thing behind them, which we've only fought one of those, and it really hurt a lot, because it's hard to predict when they're actually attacking. Oh god. Now these nymphs can take a surprising amount of hits. Like they're very hardy. Or it might just be that there's 3 of them, so I can never tell which one I've hit multiple times. Okay, but good, I can, I was a little worried I wouldn't be able to actually slap that glowy thing, but I can. My stamina's going down really quickly, though, so I think if I don't take too much damage, I might want to use my magic to heal my stamina up. Ooh, they got a spell off on me. I'm just backing up, trying not to die. Just trying not to die over here. I would like to loot these things, though. I mean, I might not be able to carry it because of, you know, burden, but, like, I'd like to loot. I'd like to loot some of this stuff. If I don't die, that is. You know, if I don't die. Oh man, the exciting combat of Daggerfall. I mean, honestly, there is actually a little bit of tensity to it, or tension. Because, yeah, I do still get hit every now and then, and things do hit really hard. Or at least they hit me really hard. I need stamina now. And that makes me drop my torch. Yep. There we go. Like, you know, technically speaking, I guess it is just a matter of backing up carefully, right? Technically. But that can go wrong. That can go terribly wrong still. You gotta watch them telegraphed attacks. I think mostly it's that green orb. Like it's so hard to tell when it is actually doing anything. A foe has caused an animal to... So apparently there was an animal nearby, and it's panicking because of this. I'd be panicking too. But I will say, like, you know, once your character has a decent amount of speed on him, and especially, like, we're just out in the middle of the road, right? Like, when you're out in the middle of the road, it is much easier to combat because you have all the room in the world to just kind of, you know, walk backwards. In dungeons or buildings, you don't have infinite room to walk backwards in an interior space. So that's when things get really tricky. Whew, okay. Nymphs down. Nymphs down. Ooh, we got some magic boots. I'll have to get those appraised later. A unicorn horn. I don't have that much carry. Again, I don't have that much carry weight, so I can't be just stuffing everything in my pants. Also, I will say, nymphs as an enemy. Wonder why those disappeared from Elder Scrolls. I think it's just they're very D&D. Oh, we got a Wraith Essence, Steel Katana. None of this is really anything I need. Funny thing though, this nymph, right? So apparently this nymph was, like, she had a tunic, she had 2 shirts on her, and she just didn't want to wear them, I guess. Alright, my health is low, my stamina's low. I could whip out the old camp and roll, but I don't know. I don't think we're that far from the next town, so we can just keep at it. Oh yeah, the stamina drain. But yeah, oh, an unexpected sight catches your eye. You fail to avoid an encounter. A hostile group of foes. Oh boy. So apparently I've just hit like a shitload of encounters and everything is loading now. Oh god. And I don't have no stamina. Just run. Just run. Until you can fast travel. And serpentine to try and avoid getting shot in the back. Serpentine! But yeah, I know a lot of things kind of just didn't make it as Elder Scrolls went on. I think, you know, for a lot of people, Morrowind, and me too, Morrowind was their first introduction to Elder Scrolls stuff. Is that an inn? You come across a fortress. Bandits start gathering. Oh, who the hell are you? You know what? Forget it. The bandits could be. Oh god. Retreat immediately if you aren't prepared for a battle such as this. Oh god. Oh god. I'm not ready for a battle such as this. There's just a bandit fort. Oh my god. I left my torch behind. My other torch. I just want to get to the next town, please. Yeah, I hope I don't run out of stamina before I can, like, rest again. You failed to avoid the account. Oh god. Is that... Like, I'm looking back behind me and there's just a bunch of dudes on the road. And I can't heal myself again right now, so I'm in a bad spot. You failed to avoid the encounter. I think it might be the same encounter. Like, it might be the bandits that are still, like, they're still tailing me, right? If that's the case, then we might be in trouble. And I'm loading as I enter new territory. Whoa. Oh god. Oh, what's this? There's like a little thing by the road. I don't think we really have time to stop here, but like... Yeah, keep going, keep going. Alright, alright. We may need to, like, make camp and rest. But I want to save and... I don't know, let's push our luck, right? Like, it's not that much further to town, I don't think. Yeah, I love all the little shrines by the road. I love that. But anyway, now that I have a second, and hopefully I don't die... Oh hey, I think this is town. I think we're coming up on town. The oncoming enemies prove too overwhelming. After an hour of fighting, you need to retreat and recoup your losses. I guess the bandits are still chasing me? God damn. Alright, we made it. So this is a nice sized town. But we're in town now, so I think like we're safe to save. Also, one moment. Gotta cough. Oh. The urge to cough was overwhelming me. But anyway, so alright, we made it to town. I think even if we run out of stamina, we won't just die at this point. But here's the thought, because I got a little distracted in my thoughts because, you know, we got chased by all those bandits and everything. But, yeah, I know between Elder Scrolls games, we kind of lost a lot of enemy variety and all that. I mean, we got some things too, but still. I think the reason why this game has things like nymphs, for instance, is Dungeons and Dragons, really. I noticed this a lot when I played Arena especially, but also Daggerfall. A lot of the enemies and just some of the some of the little quirks about how the game works in general, a lot of it feels very, very Dungeons and Dragons, and not in a bad way, right? Like not in any kind of bad way. It's just more like at the time, Dungeons and Dragons was really all people kind of knew to relate, you know? Like if you were talking about a role-playing game in the early 90s, I mean, what's the reference? Dungeons and Dragons, basically. So that's kind of why it's why it feels very D&D-esque at times. And I don't really think that makes, that's not a problem, it's not a bad thing. But I think as a consequence, early Elder Scrolls games, they feel less Elder Scrolls-y as we know it now, and they feel more like a D&D game with an Elder Scrolls skin. Or maybe the other way around, an Elder Scrolls game with a D&D skin. I don't know. But you get a little bit of that feeling with games like Daggerfall, and it's not bad. You know, especially if you like D&D, it's not bad. But I think the franchise definitely had less of an identity of its own at this point in time. Alright, I want to get me some food. Oh, breakfast starts at dawn. I mean, I'm about to pass out, but I can just sit down. I can sit down at Ye Olde Tavern and recover myself. Ooh. There's a documentary about it. I mean, I might want to check it out at some point. I will say I do like really long retrospectives of game series and stuff. Things like, you know, taking a look at Ultima, for instance, which I've played the Ultima games, but not a whole lot. That's another franchise that I think it kind of, like, Ultima is one of those franchises that it unfortunately is just dead in the water for quite a long time now. And my first jumping on, I played Ultima Online, alright? That was the first time I ever heard of Ultima. I'll admit it. But the Ultima games, oh, I'd love to see those kind of redone, remastered. But there's a lot of interesting history with those. But I've never actually looked through any, long history of, Elder Scrolls game development. I always just figured it wasn't terribly interesting, but maybe not. I think the modern ones wouldn't be terribly interesting, because, well, you know, Bethesda cracked the whip and told everyone to make Skyrim. The end. But yeah, a quick tangent as we're just here in the tavern. Yeah, Ultima Online is kind of, that's really the only Ultima game I've spent a lot of time with, and I know it's the MMO, but it's still a good Ultima game, I think. Like, the vibe of it. And I have tried to play the old Ultima games, but it is hard. Like, honestly, the Ultima games are much more difficult to get into when you don't have any, like, good frame of reference for it. They're harder than like Daggerfall to get into. But I wish I could. Maybe at some point I'll give them a better look. Also, there was whatever happened to Shroud of the Avatar? Like, I know it wasn't received very well, and I know it had a ton of problems. And I know it wasn't the best, but like, I did want to play that. I did always want to actually just play it at least, but I kind of forgot about it. Much like how Ultima has kind of been forgotten about. This tavern is depressing me. Let's leave. Alright, so, yeah, now this is, depending on how much it costs and how quickly they can get me there, this is going to determine whether we reload back to the main save or we take what we got and roll with it. So, yeah, I think we have at least like 15 days or so, I think. But let's carriage travel. And we want to go to Fontwick, which, yeah, with this mod, some of the roads aren't... Fontwick. Okay, it's over here. I wish to travel to Fontwick. Again, the Werewolf quest is... It's clearly some kind of long-ass quest chain. So, back burner that. I thought it was just going to be a real quick thing, because werewolves aren't that... Like, they're not that tough in Daggerfall. So I thought it was going to be a quick little, you know, just a little side quest we could quickly pound out while we were in town. But no. So let's go to Fontwick. So, traveling cautiously, it's 6 days. Recklessly, it's 3 days. I mean, I want to save money, right? Yeah, I want to save money and time. So, yeah, that ain't bad. But it is, you know, I'm getting pretty decent at estimating travel time. Like I said, I thought it would be like maybe 6 days, like 5 or 6 days. And that is the cautious travel time. The reckless travel time is half that, but like, yeah, I'm getting decent at kind of estimating how much it's going to cost me and how long it's going to take. That's a good skill to have, I think, in this game. Alright, well, let's go there, recklessly. Now, I'll check my quest log to see if we failed out of the werewolf quest. Honestly, I'm okay with that, but we'll see. Someone is ahead, barely visible through the haze. I take it that... Oh, it's just a guy. Just a dude. By the crypt, it's you! Alright. Huh. So, okay, who am I here to see again? So the werewolf hunt is still on. I guess I'm okay then. Oh yeah, we gotta go to Hearthsley's Guard, which I don't even know where that is anymore. So okay, main quest. Or no, it's not even the main. No, it's not even the main quest. It's just a note in our inventory. Yeah, Lady Magnesson. So, the Restless Dagger in Fontwick. The Restless Dagger. How many inns are there? Oh, there's only 2. This is a very small. Yeah, this is a village. This is just a village, not even a town. So there's only 2 inns here. Well, we got a 50-50 shot, right? we have a 50-50 chance that we're going to go into the right inn. So I don't think we need to wait and ask people for advice. Well, so how many torches do I have? I got 2. That's not great. We might want to get more. Ooh, I like that. Oh, look at that. I like this little, yeah, you can just like go up here and have a seat. But where's the entrance to the building? Here we go. So which? Oh, it's cooking a quest. Huh, so he's got business to offer me. Something to do with centaurs. He wants me to travel to Jubathiva's Den, which is 20 hours and 47 minutes travel to the southwest. I don't really want to deal with your problem right now. I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know that I want to deal with your problem at the moment. But apparently he just wants to capture and sell a centaur. Huh. No thanks. No law against it, you know? Like, I don't know what you're gonna do with a centaur, alright? I assume nothing good. Alright, what is this place? Where am I? The Restless Hey, 50-50 chance. Okay, so, I gotta find this lady and talk to her, and that will advance the main quest so that I don't have to worry about failing out of it due to time. I think I just have as much time as I want after this. Like, as long as I don't advance it further. Alright, well, let's find the lady. I don't know if she has a set look or not. The prostitutes here in Daggerfall are the best in the Iliac Bay. There's one I have in mind if you're interested. Oh boy, I could go to ye olde the hooker and get, I wonder if I can get diseases. Will I need the assistance of a priest after this? No thanks. More fun for the rest of us. Look, it costs me so much money just to, you know, to recover from getting bitten by a rat. I don't need that. Ah, this is the one. Thank you for responding to my letter, Shalina. I am Lady Brisciana. Let me bring you to date on affairs. The specter of King Lysandus haunts the streets of Daggerfall at night. Trying to communicate with him is futile. He will occasionally moan the word, vengeance! But that is the only coherent word I have ever heard him utter. If you are ever in Daggerfall, do not wander the city at night. You are certain to be attacked by his legion of ghosts. It would be probably more gainful to investigate those who might have wronged Lysandus to find the cause behind his torment, not turmoil. I do not know if the royal family of Daggerfall or another person or persons merit more suspicion. The major powers of the Bay, Sentinel, Wayrest, and Daggerfall may be good places to start, so they just give you a big ol' wide umbrella. In the matter of the letter, the Emperor's agent says that he was unable to hand-deliver it to the Queen because of the war. Oh yeah, I always forget there's like a war going on, right? You don't really see that. Like, it's not really represented in Daggerfall. Alright, he hired a courier who supposedly delivered the letter in his stead. We do not even know the name of this courier. Obviously, there is little information of use, but it would be worthwhile to see whether the letter arrived at Castle Daggerfall at all. How you decide to do this is entirely your decision. I will contact you if any new information should surface. I am leaving Daggerfall soon. My position here has been compromised, and my life is in danger. Do not mention my name in court. It is more likely to hurt than help. Good luck, and watch your back, Shalina. Alright. So with that, I'm pretty sure we can just drop the letter from Brisciana. I think. I mean, it's only 10 kilos. I might not want to drop it. But yeah, we're done with her for now. Alright. So I believe, at least for now, that kind of frees me from having to worry about the main story quest for the moment. So yeah, I met with Lady Persienna. Yeah, speak to the royal families in Daggerfall, Wayrest, and Sentinels. So that's your start right there. Okay, so yeah, I think we're free now. Relatively free. Ooh, she's cooking a quest. So if I had work, but I had work, but I hired the Fighters Guild to do it. Well, okay. Oh, also, I think the wife may be home already, which I mean, is she? Like, oh, it's a bit early. Maybe not. No, just similar. Similar car. The car, like, it's a very generic car. And it's a work car, so like a lot of people have it. But no, wasn't the car. We got time still. Though I will say, my stomach is growling. Like I'm hungry, like really hungry. But we'll keep powering through for a little bit. I'm kind of wanting that lunchtime now. But I don't know why I'm hungry so early. But no, we got time. We got time. Alright. I'm always keeping a lookout, though. And yeah, now I'm like, oh man, I really, like, I could go for something. I could go for a snack. Alright. So, let me think. We're on the tail of the main quest, so we don't have to worry. Like, it's just, I don't have to worry about it. Like, I don't have to deal with that, so that's good. Also, oh, put that torch away. You're wasting torch. Okay. So let me think. We're in this tiny little village of Fontwick. We're like in the middle of nowhere. So if we want to like travel, whatever, like we kind of need to get back to a city, right? So I think our immediate goal is to get back to civilization. That's immediate goal number one. From there, I guess we, well, let's see. We don't have to worry about the main quest for the moment, so we can focus on that werewolf quest if we want to. I don't really know that it has a time limit or not, but I think we're okay for the moment. So the werewolf thing, I mean, we have a location to go to. I guess we could focus our efforts on getting there. I really need to buy a horse. So here's the thing. I don't have access to like a good dungeon or anything right now. We're kind of just making our gold as we go. I only have 644 gold in my pocket, and then I have these 2 letters of credit for like about 5,000 gold total. So yeah, I guess I have a decent amount of gold for the moment. It's not wealthy by any means, but it's enough to, like, you know, buy the essentials, right? Unless I buy a horse, then I'm pretty much broke again. Unless I can get a cheap horse. But, yeah, like, since I don't have a dungeon that I can crawl into, we're far away from Privateer's hold. Unless I can discover a new one, which is possible. There's dungeons everywhere, you just have to find them. But short of that, like, I don't really have a good source of gold income. So we do have to be a little careful about how we spend, you know, what we do with all that money. But yeah, a horse and wagon is just a life upgrade in Daggerfall. It's definitely a goal to strive towards. The only thing is yeah, if you don't have a good way to make more gold, then you might find yourself stuck until you can do an odd job, right? Like, I might have to do odd jobs in town, possibly even steal things until I can get enough money to leave, right? So I don't wanna get stranded. I think if I buy a horse, I'd want to do it in a larger city so that we at least we're at least in a central location with a lot of potential quest givers and stuff like that. But I mean, at the moment, we are getting around. We're getting around well enough on our feet. It's just for carrying loot, right? For carrying loot, I'm a little bit. Yeah, I can't. My carry weight is so bad. I could most certainly use a wagon so that I could store all my junk in. Because right now I can't really loot anything because I'm immediately overburdened. And then my fatigue just bottoms out so quickly. Well, let's see. I guess either way, what time is it? Alright, we got time. So we could get a rest in, get that magic back up, and can we get food? Nah, kitchen's closed. So okay, we could we could rest here for the night. And then early morning, we take off and try to find a big city. Also, I guess see how close the werewolf town we gotta go to is. So I would like a room for 1 day. 25 gold pieces, good enough for me. Also, I guess I should just talk to people more because, like, just saying anything to them, like, that raises your etiquette and all that. You know, it's a good idea. Like, who are you? Yeah, like, just talk to people and ask them who they are. Like a madman. I like this huge, like, leg of meat over here. Do you know about the witches? I talked to the flute guy? Where am I? Who are you? Look, I need to build my social etiquette. I'm socially awkward. Alright, rest until fully healed. And I guess now we have the time to do that. Alright. Fully healed? Let me... Where is the... How do I get back down? Okay. So let me get some food for the road. We live in style, so Highland rabbit stew. Alright, I'm invigorated. Back out into the world. And there is a shop here. I could have a quick look at that. But let me just get up on this little dirt mound. Can't really see anything because of the trees. I was thinking like, oh, let's have a look around, but you can't really see much from there. Yeah, this is just a tiny, tiny little village. Okay, so, well, I guess first off, let's look at where we need to go. So where we need to go... So we went to the apothecary, and yeah, he wants me to go to Hearthsley's Guard to find special snake venom. Hearthsley's Guard. I assume that's a town, but maybe it's a dungeon. So Hearthsley's Guard. Find Hearths. Yeah, there's a lot of places called Hearth. Hearthsley's Guard. Oh, wow, that's pretty far down. Looks like it's a town. No, it's a dungeon. Okay. So Hearthsley's Guard is a dungeon that is all the fucking way down there. Like, down by the coastline. The nearest town is Grimming, or Griming. There's some cities, like there's multiple cities nearby. There's Singcroft, there's Westhead Moor, and oh wow, it's actually very close to Daggerfall, like the city of Daggerfall. So actually, this might be a good spot. Like I think if we can get to Griming, that might be a good spot to kind of set up our home base for a little bit, right? Because yeah, like Griming here, it's relatively close to the dungeon, right? Like it's relatively close to a dungeon. I mean, with no fast travel, it's gonna be a bit of a walk, but you know, there's a dungeon nearby. And not only that, but if you just travel, like, yeah, if you just travel a short distance on the road, both the capital of Daggerfall and just 2 other cities, like, and there's ports too. Yeah, there's ports, so like, honestly, that's a good area, I would say. Like, it's a better place to kind of make your base of operations for a while than, say, up here, you know, in the middle of nowhere, right? Good old Gothway Garden. So, okay. Also, I just realized there's like a little island here. I've never, not once gone to this little island. I haven't gone to a lot of places in Daggerfall, though. Okay, so we have a goal now. Yeah, Hearthsley's Guard, but we'd want to go to the town of Griming. So where are we, though, right now? Like, I know we're on a little village on a dirt road. Trying to find it on the map. Oh god. Where is it on the map? I'm looking in the wrong place, I think. So right now we're in Fontwick. Okay, right here. So we're in Fontwick. So the only way in or out of town is a dirt road. Singular dirt road. I hate dirt roads because it's so hard to follow them in winter. But if we can find the dirt road, it's a straight shot. There's there's one more town, the Barbissa Farm. We go past that, and then yeah, then there'll be an intersection, and you go south, and you'll be at Hultree Hollow, and then you're on the main road, and you just gotta go east-southeast. So with no offshoots. So that would work out. That would work. And we could also, like, we could also go northeast and go to Galatale, but I think Rip Market is gonna be the closest place to go to. So the exit out of town is the southwest. Yeah, I hate not being able to see the street. I really hate not being able to see the street. Like, if I can't see it, then I can't travel on it, is the issue. Okay, there, I think, are we going the right way? It's hard to, I can't fucking tell. I guess we're going the right way. I guess. I sure hope we're going the right way. So we are following that dirt track. I guess traveling in any season other than winter would probably be a lot easier. You spot a flock of birds settling down in some snow-covered bushes. Do you want to spend some time attempting to hunt them? I mean, do I? Do I need to? I don't think so. I got rations and I got money for rations, so I'm just gonna keep going. We don't need to Oregon Trail it, not just yet. So, okay, yeah. So I guess we should run into a place soon. Go 10x speed for now, it's nice and comfy. Oh, night's fallen. God, I dread, like, getting just lost out in the woods. I saw a little camp over there. But none of our concern. And now we're in the dark, but we're in a town. A village. Right, so okay, we've gone this little distance, we're in the old Barbissa farm. So from here, you keep heading southwest until you hit a junction and then go south, and then we'll be on a road that we can actually, like, see. Alright, the old Barbissa farm. So I assume this is, yeah, it's just someone's house. There's not really a lot of reason that we would want to just kind of chill at someone's house. Like, unless we're gonna rob them blind, there's not a lot of reason to stick around. But I will say this, not only do I have much more appreciation for the game's world now that I'm not fast traveling all over the place, but I definitely see a lot more value in, like, real estate in the game. Like, well, I mean, in the vanilla game, there's not really a lot of reason to buy a house or anything. I mean, you can't even furnish it in vanilla Daggerfall, you know? Like, you can't even furnish it. But yeah, here, I mean, not only can, you know, we have the decorator mod, so not only can we furnish our house, but also, I mean, having, like I could totally see just finding a nice town or city or whatever, and just kind of settling down there as your, you know, your mostly permanent place of residence, right? Where you'd store all your crap and, you know, you'd always go back there by carriage, right? Like I'd make it be a place in a city, not a town even. But like I could totally see buying up a property in a city and making that your home base, and just, yeah, like store all of your trinkets and crap there if that's possible. I assume it's going to be possible to store stuff. But just, you know, like even if it's just for the immersion of it, but just having, like, yeah, a base of operations. And a city, like having a city that you stick around in and call it home, right? That feels like it would be very fun. All right, man, my save-aholic nature. Okay, so if we just keep walking, I think I see a town. I think that might be the town over there. I love that we can see it. And again, a ship. Oh man, I've never owned a home or a ship in Daggerfall, so I welcome the day when I have enough, you know, disposable gold that I can just get these things. Well, you find someone unusual in your path. That's not a someone. That's a boar. Is it a weir boar? Can I kill it? No. There's just a boar. Don't know what that's about. And yeah, like just having like a, you know, a house mansion kind of thing, like a place, yeah, a place to call your own in a city, and to really like settle in and have that be your home city in Daggerfall, right? Like, so, you know, pick a city that you really like the look of in a nice area that you like to play in, and yeah, like just that. Honestly, I see a lot of value in it when the game world is this massive, right? All right, we're at the junction. There's no path. Now there's a path. But yeah, I could see like just settling down in an area, and that honestly would be pretty fun. You know, don't be a murder hobo forever. Oh, another shrine to the left. An unexpected sight catches your eye. We're not stopping for it. In fact, we're accelerating even harder. All right, you can hear someone speaking nearby. All right, so we're in town. I don't think we need to stop just yet. So the road out of town should be to the east. And then from there, we're gonna try and, yeah, just carriage travel down near Daggerfall, and let's do that dungeon and try to get the item for the werewolf quest. Man, this whole werewolf quest chain is like, it's getting a bit out of hand, honestly. It's getting a little out of hand, but I like it. But I think, you know, I've said it before. Again, my save-aholic. This is kind of what I do really like about Daggerfall. It's that kind of feeling that, oh, I'm traveling around, and all the issues with travel, like, oh, my belly's rumbling now, so maybe I should stop and eat something before I proceed. Maybe rest a little, but yeah, like I gotta take care of my needs, but then also we're just going on an adventure, but also we're just traveling in the world, and as I'm looking at more places, it's like, oh, it'd be kind of nice to just find a place to settle down in, right? Who says we have to be a wandering adventurer? Like in the larger cities in the game, there's more than enough happening that you could just play there, and only go out when you're on a big quest for some grand adventure, right? When you're on an expedition. But just thinking about that, and that is a potential way to play the game. I couldn't really imagine doing that in any other Elder Scrolls game, except maybe Arena. But like Morrowind, I mean, in Morrowind, nothing really respawns properly, so you would just expend all of the things to do very quickly if you just stuck around one place. And it's not as bad as that, but it's kind of the same issue with like Oblivion or Skyrim, is that if you just stuck around like a single town in Oblivion or Skyrim, you'd get bored really quickly because a town is only like 5 houses. And B, you would run out of things to do very quickly. Even with Skyrim's Radiant quests, you'd run out of things to do real damn quick, and you'd run out of places to go and things to see if you just stuck around one town. But with Daggerfall, I mean, like some of the smaller even the smaller villages, they tend to have more going on than like a Skyrim town. But a town, or especially a city in Daggerfall, especially the larger ones, you could totally just play there forever if you wanted. Like you wouldn't run out of things to do. And I kinda really like that. Alright, let me get some food. I've been going with only the finest food, but I don't know. I mean, our money ain't infinite. Let's just get an apple cobbler supreme. Let's not be too fancy with it. And let me just rest up my stamina. Or fatigue. I've always called it stamina. It's fatigue here, but it's always stamina to me. In my heart, it's stamina. Alright, so exit should be to the southeast. And I think we have to go through a few towns, but eventually we'll come across a city with walls, and that's where we wanna be. And also, I hope it's not too boring to just travel, but honestly, I'm having fun with the journey, with just traveling in this game. And it's funny, this ain't the first time I played Daggerfall, but this is the first time I've ever played Daggerfall with fast travel just disabled, and you can only get around with why'd I do that? But you can only get around with roads and carriages for your fast travel. This is the first time I've ever played the game like this, and I gotta say this. I am finding the game to be much more compelling playing it like this. I've played Daggerfall every now and then in the past, and it's always been I pick it up, I teleport around a little bit and, do some quest, do some dungeon. But you quickly kind of you quickly get stuck in a cycle of just, get quest, teleport to dungeon, do dungeon, teleport back to quest giver, get a new quest, teleport to, you get stuck in a bit of a loop. But and I think that's the thing, is what can make that a little tiring is you get stuck in that loop. But with this, when I get a quest and I need to go somewhere, I don't just go there, I can't just instantly travel to the dungeon, so instead, it's well, look at our journey so far. We started over there, but we could fast travel to Fontwick, but now it's okay, I'm back on the Werewolf quest, and, I need to get way down to the southern end of the province, and it's okay, if this was, you know, the vanilla game, I'd just teleport there, but I can't do that, so I have to get to a town first, right? I gotta get to a large city before I can fast travel. So between Fontwick and Rip Market, there's a lot of road. There is a lot of road where a lot of things can happen. And there's 1, 2, 3, there's 3 towns. 3 towns I have to get through to get to Rip Market. So 3 towns and several kilometers of road and dangerous wilderness, and, you know, where anything can happen, random encounters and stuff. And honestly, that makes the experience of just getting quest and doing it makes it a lot more interesting and fun in a weird way. I know that for a lot of people, you could look at it like, well, you know, if you didn't have all these restrictions, you could have pounded out like 10 quests by now, right? You could have been in and out of 10 dungeons by now. But like, would that have been as satisfying, right? I kind of think about it like that. Like, if I was just warping from quest point to quest point, would the game be as compelling and interesting and fun? And not really. Because, what's making this fun is it's when you get ambushed on the road. It's when it's when you need to stop and rest for a while and eat some good food, and you gotta warm up by the fireplace. So you're kind of stopping at every little town and village along the way, at least just for a moment, and then, hey, you need some more gold? Well, maybe do the odd job for the people while you're around town, which leads to its own adventures, separate from the adventure you thought you were on. That's the kind of stuff I really like. Like, I think that adds more value than just how many of X thing you can knock out, And I kind of, like, correct me if I'm wrong, and, like, look, I am an MMO enjoyer. I love that kind of thing, but I feel like it's almost an MMO player mentality that you can often get when you play a game like Daggerfall, where you're purely thinking in terms of, like, raw numbers, right? Like, why would I slow myself down in this way when, then I can only do, I don't know, 1 quest per day, like real life day. Whereas if I didn't have to slow down like that, I could do 20 quests per day, per real life day. The math just doesn't check out, right? But like, that's the thing is, that's a very anti-roleplay way to look at it. That's it's kind of an MMO min-maxer way to look at things, but that's honestly, like, even without really falling into that particular type, it's a mindset that is very easy to fall into. And I think a lot of modern games, because they've done away with most of the fluff and kind of immersive elements, and like most RPGs these days just kind of boil down to raw numbers, in the way that, like, a lot of RPGs, they don't even have, like, proper buffing and debuffing. It's just like, oh no, damage. It's damage and healing. Green number and red number. And so then all you think about is the green number and the red number, and you gotta make the number go higher. When you cut out all of the fluff, right? When you cut out all the fluff, then all you have left to think about is the numbers. And so, you kind of get, like, I think even if you aren't the type, you kind of get trained to become that, Like, you play enough RPGs where it's just red number go up, how many daily quests can you do, right? Like, you kind of just, it kind of rewires your brain to think that way. And then you go to a game like this and you try to just slow the fuck down, and it's hard. Or you just pound out quests never-endingly, and you get bored very quickly because the game gets boring if that's all you're doing. Yeah, like that's the thing. Yeah, you like for a game like this, and really for I mean, honestly for most RPGs that I really care about, even ones that aren't like this but are just immersive in some way, I want to slow down and immerse myself in them. I want to like, I want to feel like I'm there and all of that, you know? Oh, loading in chunk. But yeah, you want to take your time and get into it. And that's hard if all you're doing is just going from, like, if you're just running from quest to quest, from dungeon to dungeon, if all you're doing is whack, smack, add loot to the pack, and then selling it, and then repeating, like, yeah, it can make even a game that is immersive and fun, because, that's like playing Daggerfall, it's easy to fall into that. It can make a game like this even, it can make it feel uninteresting just because... yeah, you're just kind of you're stuck in a loop. But I do think it's just a lot of modern games kind of program you to think that way, especially if it's an MMO. Like anyone who's played MMOs, and I love the open-ended sandbox nature of them. I got into MMOs like EverQuest and Ultima back in the day because I like that sort of open-ended, immersive environment kind of thing, and that's what old MMOs used to be. But most modern ones, it's more like, yeah, it's just a numbers game. It's just, get into your raid party or whatever and get your fat loots and call it a day. The roleplay kind of got cut out of things. Alright, let me save and go into hyperdrive for a second. But I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I do find that if you play modern RPGs of any form, unless they are really more open-ended, I do think, yeah, it's so easy to just get caught up in the numbers game and to lose sight of the roleplay. Even if that's not really what you're about. But I do think it's just kind of how most modern games are designed. No fluff. Alright, let's warp. Well, not warp, but warp speed, warp 10! And then Daggerfall just crashes. Oh, I hope I'm going the right way. I'm going east, right? Yeah. I had a moment where I was like, oh, what if I went the wrong way out of town and I've been going the wrong way? An unexpected sight catches your eye. Aw, blame WoW. I mean, it's the thing is, like, I've played some old school World of Warcraft at this point on Turtle WoW, right? Good old private servers. But I honestly don't think World of Warcraft is that, at least not in its classic form, right? Maybe nowadays it is, but in its like more original form, it honestly was a lot like EverQuest. It just like it's a lot like EverQuest, but it kind of trimmed out. It trimmed out a lot of the stressful stuff, right? And I will admit, as someone who liked EverQuest, it was a great time, but it had its moments of getting too frustrating. And it was a little too grindy, too. Uh-oh. Hostile group of foes. You know what? No running. Let's fight. They've got a bow and arrow, though. Come on, let's dance! Ooh, they got spells. But they don't seem to hit overly hard, so I guess I can take them. I love how they're both, like that one with the bow and arrow, they're swinging their melee weapon and also using their bow and arrow sometimes at the same time, which is fun. One down. Just poke him. Poke him. I should heal. I should really heal. Belina's bomb! Okay. I don't have much in the way of, torches, so... yeah, gotta get my torch back. Alright, I do want to loot... I want to loot the one that died. Alright, if I back up too much from this guy, yeah, he was shooting me with his arrow if I backed up too much. Oh, and hey there, Vexus. Hey there. Nice, you've been around. Look, on this long, lonely road, this long, quiet road, it's nice to have people to talk to. But it's all right. So let's see. I can't carry too much stuff. So I'm. Oh, there's another one somewhere. Oh God. Yeah, there's another one. But let me loot this guy. It's like, look, I know there's more guys, but let me loot. So let's see. We got a leather jerkin. I could. Oh, no, that's too heavy. I was thinking I could get the chain cuirass, but it's heavy. Ooh, I was hoping to get a good swing on him before he could attack me, but no, he was quicker. Oh God, I'm getting way too greedy with my attacks. Like I was trying to like weave in and out way quicker than I should, and yeah, like that's what happens when you get greedy for damage. Okay. Ooh, I found another Kajitsu. This one is brown instead of, like, the one that she's got is a dark blue. I like the dark blue one the best, I think. It looks more wizardly for a high elf. And nothing else. I mean, I could take that round shield, but I could, but A, it's kind of heavy, and B, it wouldn't really. Yeah, I need my torch. All right, so I think we got them all. Oh, I see. There was like a bandit tower over here. Is that where they came from, or is this unrelated? Yeah, let's take a quick look. Wait, can I use my torch while I climb? Nope, I drop it to the ground. So what's up here? Some boxes, but I can't. Yeah, nothing to see here. Oh boy, man, it's way harder to use a ladder to get down than it is to get up it. If I don't have it already, I need the slow falling spell, but I got no magic right now, so I guess that wouldn't do me much good then, would it? Yeah, I hope there's no more enemies. Let me take a moment. Save. Alright. But yeah, I am enjoying and getting much more out of the game now that I have to slow my ass down and just, walk the roads and stuff like that. I'm getting a lot more out of it. I will say I appreciate being able to accelerate my travel. Look, going at 20x speed, I appreciate the hell out of that. And I do appreciate being able to, to fast travel via carriages at large cities. I really appreciate that. I think I do need some fast travel, I do. Like, the game would be a little too much for me without that. I can't help it. But limiting my fast travel, it makes the game a lot more enjoyable. Like, just having to see what is between locations and, getting jumped and all that, like, just that experience makes it so much more fun. Again, I don't think I could go full-blown vanilla no fast travel, but this sort of hybrid that I have it's hitting the spot just right. Alright, so someone approaches, their face still unseen. It's bandits. It's gotta be bandits. It's bandits, right? I don't know. No, it's just a static image, so it's just a dude. Yeah, it's just a guy. So who are you? Traveler, over here. This land isn't safe. I hate all these like these random question marks. I wonder if that's that might be my font, right? Like that might be my font not having a letter or something, or it might just be a typo on the like this is clearly it's mod content, so it might be a typo on the mod author's part. It's fine. My brain can auto filter it out. Alright, so this land isn't safe as it once was. Trouble's been stirring. Oh, I see. It's whenever they do yeah, it's whenever a not a comma, an apostrophe? I think it's an apostrophe? God. It's whenever there's an apostrophe. That might be like a font issue, right? That might be like the font doesn't have apostrophes. We'll have to test that. But okay, so let's see. Trouble's been stirring, and we need extra blades or a sharp mind. If you're looking for work, I've got something that needs doing. Huh. Like, here, now? Here and now? I am tempted. I can hear them out, I guess. Okay, the guard gestures towards a young girl sitting near the tower, clutching a tattered blanket. She wandered here on her own, lost and scared. We don't know where she came from, but she needs to be taken to the city guard to find her parents. He looks at you expectantly. I can't leave my post, but you can. Will you escort her safely to town? I have someone ready to take care of her. He will be at the Pig and Sword for the next 9 days. Well, this is an interesting twist. The Pig and Sword for the next 9 days. I guess I'll have to figure out where the Pig and Sword is. If I can't get to it, then I'll reload, but I guess I have a girl now. Alright, so good, I knew I could count on you. He turns to the girl kneeling beside her. This traveler will take you somewhere safe. The city guard will help find your family. She looks up at you with wide eyes, but slowly stands. The guard straightens and meets her gaze. Take her to Carolina Wixton in Holham. They'll handle the rest. Keep an eye out. Roads aren't always safe. He gives you a firm nod. Now go quickly. So, Carolina Wixton in Holham. Alright. Oh look, I got girl icon now. Is she in my inventory? No. No, not in my inventory. But I just have girl now. So this is a quest proper, right? Yeah, a lost girl. So, I mean, he gave me like 9 days. Yeah, Carolina Wixton at the Pig and Sword in Holham. So where the hell is Holham? Also, I just noticed my personality and will are way down. Why? I've been poisoned. Oh. Oh. Well, that isn't great. That ain't great. So, okay, Holham, where is that exactly? Find Holham. Oh my god, it's on the opposite end of the fucking province, but is that a town? It's a city. Okay, that's not so bad. So it's a city. That means we can, so if we get to the, we're going to Rip Market right now. So what that means, yeah, we're here right now. So what that means is we can run down to Rip Market, we can take the carriage to Holham, and we can get the girl handed over and get a reward, presumably. And since that is a city, we can immediately just continue our carriage travel down to the dungeon. So that's actually not bad. That's not a bad. That's fine. It's a detour, but it's fine. All right. But man, I'm poisoned. I'd be poisoned. Alright, so let's see. We want to continue kind of southeast-ish. Did I get a cure poison spell? Did I get that? Let's find out. Hmm. No, I didn't get a cure poison spell. Well, I don't know. Hopefully we'll be fine until we can get to an inn of some sort. Hopefully. So, coming up on a town. This is Riplek. So this is just a minor village, but they do have they have 2 shops and 2 taverns. So we could take this as a nice opportunity to rest and recover from that poison, I suppose. That's the general store, and then, yeah, inn right here. And we only got 9 days to get this girl to where she needs to go. Only 9 days. And I think we're at least like, honestly, we might be, yeah, like, I think if we don't travel recklessly, that would be like, I'm not sure we'd make it, but if we travel recklessly, we should be fine. I'm not used to poisons being like, I guess, yeah, I'm not used to poisons being something that has like an incubation time. I'm used to poison being a pretty immediate death, you know? Like, poison is the fast-acting stuff, and disease is the stuff that'll be with you for a while, but I guess not. I guess not here. Though I don't have the magics for it, and I don't have there's no one that can heal me, so I just gotta tough it out, I suppose. Or wait, when I travel, like, hold up, when I get to Rip Market, I mean, I should, like, when I travel from there, I should be able to, like, Oh, okay, so the poison will get worse and worse. I know that happens with disease, but yeah. You know what? It might, like, the thing is we have so little magic is the thing, and not much health either. But I kind of think that maybe, yeah, maybe we just want to get to a city as quickly as possible, because if we should need the services of a priest, we're not gonna get it here in the town of Riplek. Yeah, we are not gonna get the services we need here. So, yeah, we might want to just keep moving. So I think from where we're at, what? There's hostiles out here. Where's the hostiles? Something hostile this way comes. Oh God, what's hitting me? Someone's shooting at me. I don't know where. Oh God. Let's just leave. Just get out. Where are they? I don't even see them. Where are they? Where's the also where's the way out of town? Which? Oh God. Like, we need to go southeast, so like this way. I don't even understand where I'm being shot at from. I don't understand. And as far as like how far my game is modded, I don't think I have anything that would, well, I have the realism mod, which I know that like that makes like diseases more deadly, right? I don't know if it does anything for poisons. But I don't have any mods specifically for poisons or diseases. Oh God, am I gonna run into a... Marks on the ground suggest that someone or something has been through here. You get the feeling whatever it is not friendly. Proceed with caution. No, I don't want to know. A person sprints right past you. Hey, did you see a deer run by here? I shot it just now, but lost the blood trail. I don't know you. Oh look, the guy was actually... There he is. He's actually running past me. It's like, I don't know you, good sir. All right, if we keep going southeast, we'll get to Rip Market. So let's just run in the dark to get there. All right. I travel way too much at night in this game. I really shouldn't travel in the middle of the night so much. I know it's a bad habit, but I'm always trying to save time, right? So I don't want to rest too long, especially not when I'm poisoned. It is still just weird to me that poison is so long-lasting in this. Okay, I successfully avoided an encounter, and we're loading. Alright. Ooh, man, the terrain here is real rocky. Like, it's really uneven terrain. I guess if there's a chance I could fall through the world, this is kind of where it would happen, right? So apparently there was a will-o-wisp, but I pacified it. This is good. Yeah, man, this terrain is it is mighty uneven. Mighty uneven. I am incredibly reckless. That is, I am traveling recklessly, I'll have you know. This is what they mean when they say traveling recklessly. God, yeah, like, man, I've actually never seen such uneven terrain in the game. Like, that honestly goes to show you just how little I ever fast traveled in this. Or, you know, how little I ever, like, just walked around instead of fast traveling. But like, God, this angle. Ooh, what is this? I like this music. I don't think I've ever heard this music before. How is that possible? Hey, we done it! We in Rip Market. I love all the people just wandering outside of town, dazed and confused. So here we have the humble town of Rip Market. So if we go up to the gate, we should get a carriage guy. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard this sound before. Like, I've never heard this track before. Again, that really goes to show you just how little I actually got around the world of Daggerfall before. But yeah, like, I actually, like, so far, I like the look of all the big cities. Especially in the winter. I mean, I assume when it's not wintertime, you'll get to really see, like, the flora and fauna and all that, but, like, oh, look at that mountain over there. Ooh. Big-ass mountain. But yeah, you got, like, oh, the snow's falling, you got that nice city wall, you got farms. Yeah, just farms and cottages on the outside of town. I like it. Yeah, so again, like, yeah, I guess I just never... Yeah, I don't really remember... I don't remember ever hearing this song before. Oh man, look at this. Look at this. This is a sight right here. And there's a tavern. That's a tavern right over there. But, yeah, look at that. You got the mountain in the distance, and then, you know, just a nice little kind of hamlet outside of the city with an inn, with a chimney. And then the actual, like, yeah, the actual city gate. Oh, there's cows in the field over there. Then, yeah, if we were to go in... Oh, yeah. Oh, what's the news? What's the news here? By order of King Gothrid, no person showing signs of the plague may enter or leave. So they've also got a bit of the plague going on. That's nice. Let's get out of here. Yeah, honestly, what I would love is I would absolutely love a game that is like I don't know, a Daggerfall remaster, or just even the spirit of this, right? I would love to see a big, huge, immersive sandbox fantasy life simulator type of game in the style of Daggerfall, I would love that. Because, you know, with a fresh engine and all that, and not really, you know, not being shackled by Daggerfall's original code, you could do a lot of stuff, you know? You could do a lot with modern technology. Although honestly, I'm gonna be straight and I'm gonna give a hot take here. Let me just look at this nice scene as I do it. But hot take, in lieu of that, very honestly, the closest I think you can get to that is a very, very heavily modified Minecraft. Alright, hear me out. Hear me out. So, like, look, with a lot of mods, you can make Minecraft into a proper RPG like Daggerfall. And also with mods, you can make proper towns and cities and stuff like that generate. Like, you can make what you would expect from an RPG adventure in terms of, like, towns and villagers and all that, right? And, so, yeah, between that and then, okay, like, get some terrain generation mods in there so that the terrain isn't, like, nonsensical Minecraft terrain, but is more like this, where things are smooth and they make real-life sense, you know, so the terrain feels more natural. Honestly, you could turn Minecraft into something like this, and you would get all the survival mechanics. Not only would you get the survival stuff from Daggerfall, but, like, you know, needing to, like, eat, sleep, drink, all that, but also, hey, you could even just build a farm, right? Build a farm, raise some sheep and horses or whatever. Like, you could, like, honestly, you can turn Minecraft into an RPG that would kind of feel like a bit of a successor to this, with a lot of mods. I mean, a lot. The thing is, I do like Minecraft. I'll say it. I like survival. I like most of the survival builder, you know, high kind of RPG games. I like most of them. Conan Exiles is an interesting time. You know what? I tend to like them. Also, I think we're gonna have to go into a tavern just to sit down because my fatigue is really bottoming out. But I tend to like those types of games because they honestly feel like a bit of a successor to the fantasy life sim, you know? Like, because of, like, the survival elements kind of work with that. And then if you add creativity elements, well, you can, yeah, you could just build your own little RPG towns and stuff. So, like honestly, they have a lot of elements in common with games like this. They actually do. I know there's a lot of stigma behind sandbox builder survival type of games, but they actually have a lot in common with the fantasy life sims of old. It's just, I think, especially with something like Minecraft, you need a lot of mods to really overhaul how it plays so that you get it more RPG leaning. But, you know, technically you have an infinitely expanding world to explore, full of all the things you'd want in an RPG. So, I mean, really, you know, it fits. There's my hot take. I know a lot of people, they hear something like Minecraft and they just immediately scoff, but, like, no, you can do a lot with it. Alright, so let's see. I need to find... I don't want to sleep, but I want to sit down. Although my character does need sleep, too. But I'm just kind of looking at the layout here. Okay, so there's the inn rooms. But, like, we got, like, this little spiral staircase going up here. Ooh, I like this. I like the Ooh, we got just a little bit of clipping. I think a torch, like there's like a torch or a lantern in the ceiling, and it's, you know, it's going through. It's okay. It's okay. Just don't look. Just don't look. Let's have a quick seat. I need my fatigue back. But I still want to put it out there that I would actually like to maybe, I kind of have to check my Minecraft mods, because I do run with a lot of them. But I might want to put together a bit of a mix of, like, the more city builder stuff that I tend to like with it, and then RPG stuff, and maybe have us an immersion Minecraft run. Because I am not kidding, you could get an experience like this with it. And in some ways better even. But it's just, it's Minecraft, but you can do a lot. Just like you can do a lot with Daggerfall. Also, hold up. I gotta do something. All right, I gotta do something. Just let me hold up. Let me get the right angle. Maybe. It's hard. It doesn't quite want to fit on this one. Almost. Look, if you have like this little portrait in the corner, it's like, come on. I just want to just plop it over everyone's head. Look, there you go. I am a child. Ugh. All right. But yeah, the sandbox experience, or really just honestly, the fantasy life sim, right? Or even just life sim, but like that kind of thing. I don't know. Minecraft can do it pretty good with the correct mods. But anyway. Oh man, I don't want to leave this town. It looks nice. I like that huge mountain in the distance too. But we have a quest. We got to deliver this small girl to. Where did we need to deliver it? I am horrible. Okay, we need to deliver her to this person at the Pig and Sword in Holham. Okay. Oh yeah, I probably want to get that taken care of too. All this this poison that I got. I mean, it might just go away naturally, right? It might just go away. You never know. Alright, so find Holham. Right there. Holham. 4 days. See, look, yeah, it'd take almost the full time if we do it cautious. None of that. I find it weird that camping out costs more. Like, yeah, camping out costs more money and takes more time than stopping at inns. That's strange to me. Like, what is the purpose of, like, you would think the inn is the better option, right? Like, why would you camp out? What? I don't even understand. You'd think camping out would be the cheaper option. Well, anyway, let's recklessly travel. Begin. You are not well and may not survive an extended period of travel. Okay. Thanks for the warning. So I am not well. Oh, okay. Good thing is the nearest temple is pretty close, so let's go there. You know, I really appreciate being warned about that. Like, listen, you're not doing good. You are just gonna keel over. You're gonna drop dead. The moment you take off in that carriage, you're just done. Alright, so I go south a bit. I'll get there. Man, I do really like this tune. Alright. I like the... Like, it just feels like there's a lot more texturing going on here. I wonder if I could take that torch. I cannot. I guess it's only in dungeons that you can steal torches. Oh, what time is it? It is 8:18, so I guess it's too early still. I guess it's a little too early. Then I guess let's loiter for like an hour, right? Should be open in an hour. Oh, ooh, nice. I leveled up. And oh man, I got 6 points. I got the full 6. Yay. So yeah, I most certainly want to get my strength up to 50. I do feel like, honestly, I don't want this character to be like a fighter or anything, but it is so tempting. because carry weight is so important. It is very tempting to take it higher. Look at that, I get 81 encumbrance. It's very tempting to take it higher, but I think 50 is good enough for the moment. Like that's 3 more points of encumbrance. But I do want to like get my agility up and my personality and speed. Speed especially. Speed would help out a lot in combat. But agility, I believe agility is your accuracy, I think. I mean, I think agility is your accuracy in dodging, right? So I definitely want to get more of that. But, I feel like my character could use more personality too, but speed and agility. Speed and agility will save. I know those are all good things. So yeah, get that agility up to 70, which should be crossing a threshold for accuracy. That should give me a point. Oh, got a phone call. One moment, please. One moment. All right, that was the wife calling. So we're gonna be eating pasta today. Like I made a gigantic pot of sauce and everything, but it's like, oh, we wanted some potatoes and like, yeah, mix it up a bit. But oh no groceries today, none. So it's more pasta, which I can't complain about. I make real good pasta sauce. Alright. So I think with this level up to the grand level of 5, I want to just even my strength out at 50. It's not a big increase, but I mean it's like 50 is literally at half, right? It's something. And yeah, I get my agility up by what was it, 3 points to 70. So hey, I'm a little more accurate and all that now. That'll make all that melee combat go smoother. And get my speed up to 56, which shouldn't honestly, that's probably not going to be noticeable at all in any way. I'll be honest, right? That's probably not going to notice that, but it's building towards something. Like, it'll make it easier if I want to take my speed up to 60 next level. It'll make it easier to do that, and maybe have a point or 2 left over. Maybe. So, minor increases. That's what it's all about. But I also tend to improve my character in the way that I've been playing her, right? And I mean, think about how we've been playing. I mean, she can do anything, but like my playstyle does tend to be, if I feel like the encounter isn't gonna be like super hard, then I use my stabbing blade, right? I use my stabbing blade if I feel like I can pull it off. But otherwise, I step back and I whip out the bow and arrow and my magic, right? And I use magic for utility a lot, so I mean, at some point I want to level up intelligence and willpower at some point. But really, yeah, I tend to rely on the bow and arrow a lot for tough encounters. So, I mean, yeah, it makes sense that okay, you would have a minimum amount of strength because we are constantly hauling shit around. So you know, she's slowly getting stronger. And because she excels in, you know, short-bladed combat and bows, yeah, like agility and speed is kind of, you know, that's what's increasing kind of the most. And then eventually we'll sprinkle in some intelligence and willpower. But yeah, like since that's like that is how I play right now, so that's how I put my points to level up. That's kind of how I prefer to do it when I play an RPG, too. Like, I know a lot of people, and I used to fall into this, it's like, okay, look, whatever is going to be your main combat thing, just pump it like crazy, right? So if you're a mage, just all on the int. If you're meleeing, all in on the strength. If you're a bow, I guess all in on agility, but, yeah, like, I kind of like to treat it almost like Dungeons and Dragons or a tabletop game. So like, I level the stats when it makes sense to level them, right? So yeah, we've been using the strength, agility, and speed. We've been using those in how we fight. I've been using magic very minimally, if I'm being honest. So yeah, like, the stats that I'm choosing to increase, they make sense. That I honestly think it's more like, I think it's both more challenging and more fun to level up like that, you know? To treat it more like with some real world sense rather than just arbitrarily throwing numbers around. Like, how much sense would it make if let's say I decided I wanted to go all in on intelligence all of a sudden? Like, would that really make sense, since our character barely casts spells? Like, yeah, if you want to cast spells, you'll need more int, but it doesn't really make sense when she's not really doing a whole lot with that. You know, it's like she'd get better, she would become mentally stronger for no real reason. That's real quick, that's something that people tend to do a lot in tabletop games too. Dungeons and Dragons, especially more modern editions, they're kind of notorious for people metagaming without even really trying to metagame. Where, you know, like, let's say, for instance, your character is, I don't know, well, yeah, like, let's say you're a wizard or something, then you'll, like every time you level up, you'll just put more and more points into intelligence, right? Like, you'll have a character that, you know, they have, like, no strength or constitution, like, they're crippled in every way, but their intelligence is crazy high because, you know, that's what you need to cast them big spells good, to have lots of spell slots, right? Or if you're a fighter, then it's just all strength, nothing else, no intelligence, no, you know, nothing else, nothing, just strength, muscles. But if you think about it, that doesn't really make sense from a character progression point of view, right? Like, yeah, a wizard would probably, yeah, they'd have the highest intelligence in D&D, but like, but they would be able to take care of themselves. Like, like, they probably have at least a little bit of charisma, even though literally the class doesn't use it at all, but from a roleplay perspective, they'd have at least like 10, not 8. And they certainly wouldn't dump stat it down to 6 or whatever. But you know, and strength too. Like, a wizard, like, fundamentally doesn't need strength, but from a character perspective, like, yeah, they probably would at least have, like, they probably wouldn't be completely incapable, you know? They'd at least have a bare minimum of strength. And same goes for constitution. Unless they're sickly, they would probably at least have, like, you know, 10 or so, 10 or 12. That's kind of the thing, is that most characters in an RPG, like Dungeons and Dragons or anything else, they probably would have, like, the average character, no matter what class they are, they would probably have a relative balance of stats to be a balanced individual, you know? But when you play games, you tend to like, yeah, you tend to think about what does this class need and just do that. And that's not, it doesn't always make sense. Alright, ooh, I'm approached by a young page who smiles in recognition and does not ask your name before he hands a letter addressed to you. To all of your questions, he merely responds with a blank look and a smile. What? What is this? I don't remember another letter. So I have the... Oh, they automatically... Looks like they automatically took that one letter out of my inventory. So we have a letter from Castle Sentinel. Greetings and salutations. I hope your trip was uneventful. They say that you are keenly interested in the haunting of Daggerfall. My father and King Lysandus were somewhat close. Should you come visit me, I might even be able to shed some light upon recent events involving Lysandus. Prince Lotun, Castle Sentinel. So, ooh, we have a... Yeah, I mean, we already had a reason to go there for the main story, but now we have a direct invitation, so... Cool. But you know what I don't see? I don't see a time limit on that. I don't see any, oh, I'll only be here for the next 30 days, though, so you better come quick. None of that shit. So, I think we can take our time on that. Which is good. Alright. So, can I go in the... Nope. I just want to get in the temple, man. I got, like... I don't know, I got something bad, right? I've been poisoned. Please, please, let me get healed. I have the money this time. Oh my god, my fatigue just went down like crazy. Yeah, I need, please, what are you doing? Open up. It's like, well, hold up, what is it? It's, it is 10 in the morning. Come on. Why is the temple not open? Oh wait, this is the Knights of the Dragon. Oh, they might not be a temple, right? Oh. I mean, maybe they are. But they might not be like a temple, right? So, let's go over here and see if they... I need healing badly. My fatigue is just... It's just draining. Well, I'm not in the city yet. I mean, I'm in the city. This is the first city we need to get to. But I need to take a carriage to get to this city we want to go to deliver the girl. Right now, we're in a major city, and I'm looking for healing because I'm poisoned badly. All right, someone heal me. No, I don't want to make a donation. One of you. No, I don't want your quests. Are you a healer? No. Someone here must heal. Please, cure disease. I don't have a disease, though. I have poison. You have no diseases. Well, how do I cure a poison, then? How do I cure poison? Do I just have to live with it until it passes? Like... Oh, hold up. Doorbell. One moment. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. That took longer than I thought it would. Oh my. Oh, I gotta reset my Twitch thing. Okay. So that was an interesting exchange. One moment, let me tab back into the game. We got some audios. That was an interesting one. So so the frozen foods delivery truck people, they came, and they sell their stuff and all that, and you can put orders in. We usually don't put any order in, but we get something, right? Like either some good ice cream. Oh, experiments, the timing. I mean, I don't know how much longer we're gonna go though, because I think the wife's gonna come home soon. But just to get this out, like, yeah, I normally, like, yeah, we get, like, maybe some ice cream or whatever, or if they have something really, like, a good special offer, I don't know, get some waffle fries, or some frozen, like, fish or something, something nice, because they're very good quality. But, usually we really like their Germknödel, which is like a plum jelly-filled dumpling that you serve with vanilla pudding. And I was like, I just wanted a bag of that, and so we got it. But then the delivery girl just suddenly hands me like a crate full of shit, and I'm like, oh, and it's like, oh, you ordered it, and it's like, I did, and I'm like, well, I guess maybe my wife did. I don't know. I thought like maybe she ordered a bunch of food. It was like $80 worth of food. And I'm like, maybe she did that? I don't know. But then I get inside with all this, like a giant handful of stuff, or an armful of stuff, and then I look more closely at the receipt, and it's like, same number, same house number, different street. So yeah, and then quickly like handed all that back. But like for a second I was like, oh my god, like why did she get 80 euros worth of just like random food, and not even food that I like or any of us like. It's like, what was she doing? So, yeah, that took a little longer than normal to sort out. Normally it's a very quick interaction, but there was confusion. Okay. Alright, let's see. So I guess they don't cure poison here, which is quite unfortunate. Well, I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do then, if they don't cure poison here. Like what do then? Like this poison is eating away at my fatigue pretty badly. Pretty bad, pretty quick. And temples don't cure it, so I mean the only thing I can think of is the Mages Guild? Do the mages handle that kind of shit? I don't know. I'm still hoping I can maybe just sleep it off. Though I feel like it probably isn't gonna work that way, is it? I mean, maybe if I just lay down, right? Maybe if I just lay down and just take a rest, maybe I'll get over it. So let's rent a room for a day. 46 gold pieces. That's an expensive room. I have my grapple cheesecake. So am I just gonna drop dead at the end of this? Your stomach rumbles. Your medical skill has improved. You have been poisoned. So I'm still poisoned. I'm still very, very poisoned, but it doesn't look like the poison's getting any worse. Oh crap, and it's nighttime now. Hmm. Well, see, now that it's nighttime, okay, I would be wasting time, and my time may be precious because I'm poisoned. So yeah, I gotta say, I'm not sure, you know, now that I think about it, I'm not sure I've ever been poisoned in this game in a way where it doesn't just go away. Like a permanent poison or something. I've been diseased a lot. Like, oh goodness, have I been diseased a lot. But I don't think I've ever been just, like, mortally poisoned in a slow way before. That's kind of a new one on me. So, right, I guess the Knights of the Dragon are just closed. The Temple of Kinnereth doesn't seem to have anything that'll, like, they don't seem to have any services that'll help me. Maybe I'm looking the wrong way. But either way, the Mages Guild, maybe the Mages Guild can help me. I don't know. Maybe I can get an antidote potion from a store or something. I don't know, but mages do alchemy. I know that much. So I hope they have a Mages Guild here. They don't know, and they have to go. But they have a Mages Guild here somewhere. That's good. So I guess the Knights of the Dragon, that might be a Fighters Guild, right? Or a knightly order, I suppose. Alright, I'm getting that panic now, because it's like, oh god, this poison's gonna fucking kill me. It's eating my liver from the inside out. Is that a... what is this? It looks more like a barracks or something. But you never know. It's a Fighters Guild, I think. Yeah, so we went to the wrong one. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. So, we're in town, so I don't think I can just die from fatigue. I don't think. I'll pass out for a little bit, but I won't die. I think. So the Mages Guild, those buildings always stand out. But I'm not seeing one yet that stands out. It's more this way. There we go. Alright, come on, you wizard nerds. Someone's got to be able to help me. Magic items. Nope, not sufficient rank yet. Great. Come on. You dropped to the ground exhausted. Yeah, so I lost an hour. And I'm still poisoned, obviously. Oh god, I'm just gonna pass out over and over and over again. Please, someone. Someone, please. No, I don't want a quest. I mean, do you have a cure poison spell? You do. Great. I don't think I have the energy to cast that, actually. Oh, it has a very low chance of actually working, too. Huh. Belina's Antidote. Base chance of 15 plus 5 for every level. So basically, at level 5, that would be 25. Alright, yeah, so that'd be 30, 40. That'd be a 40 chance of success. And it's 139. 139 magic. So Cure Poison has the better chance to work, but I don't think I have the magic for it. Well, this is mighty unfortunate. Mighty unfortunate. But, like, I guess maybe the alchemist was the guy that would sell me potions, right? If so, Who are you? You make magic items. What do you do? He summons Daedra, not what I need. He gives training. He'll identify things. Well, hey, you know what? While we're here, hey, I got some tall boots. Please identify them for me. Only 35 gold. So these are healing tall boots. What does that mean exactly? Ah, okay, so item power. Cast when used, heal. Huh. So, I guess so it casts heal when you use? Does that... Like, how do you use an item? I'll wear them real quick, but it's like, how do you use that? Exactly. Yeah, how do you use item exactly? I don't think I've ever had an instance where I've needed to use an item like that was equipped, or use any item really. How does that even work? I don't even know how that works. Is that in the controls anywhere? Like to cast spell from item or whatever? How do you do that? Well, I guess maybe you just, like... I guess you use here and then that, but... That feels mighty inconvenient, I gotta say. Okay, he offers teleportation, which is nice. Not really gonna help me here. Well, that, and also I think you have to be, like, rank 8 for that. So, yeah, the Mages Guild, no one's really got what I need. No one really has what I need at all. We've got a little bit of a problem then. Because, yeah, I'm not gonna survive if I keep passing out like this. Like, the best thing I can think of is that I could use, I don't know, like... use the spell maker or whatever to try to make an antidote spell that's cheaper, but I don't know. Well, I don't know. Belina's antidote, you know what? The cost, like, well, how much does a cure poison cost? That costs even more. Belina's antidote. Let's go with that. I guess I do have the money to just buy some spells if I wanted to right now, but... Like, oh, I could get the recall spell. That's probably one you want to have. Do I have slow falling? I do not have slow falling. Like, honestly, we have the gold, and there's spells that we need, so I guess one way or the other, it's a good enough time as any to get some of these things. We got Levitate. Levitate is just a good one to have. But also, I see the wife is coming home, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to deal with my poison problem. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that next time, because the mages aren't being very helpful. Alright, so a little bit of we had some interruptions, but hey, we've done a lot of travel today. I hope you all had fun. I hope it's been a wild time. We'll try to do better next time. Alright? Till then, I'll see you around. Have a good one.